listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suck the mic. I like your shirt, Donnie.
I like my shirt too.
It's fucking pretty cool.
I like your shirt, Donnie, that I'm wearing.
Oh, I
like
like
your
Donnie's
shirt,
shirt,
too.
Marcus.
Yeah. I feel super.
Superman.
Super
Duper
duper,
duper.
y'all.
I don't even know what your shirt is, though, Donnie.
Green Lantern, mother.
Oh, I thought it was the green crackhead or something like that. I didn't really.
Ooh.
No
Shots
follow.
Anybody
fired.
care if I stab Tyler tonight?
Does anybody like my
No.
shirt?
I mean, he is the Flash. He might. move
I stay on this
faster,
side for a reason.
but- Yeah.
Yeah.
Brittany cares, I
So
guess.
You
Supposedly
get the
Brittany cares.
whole side.
Okay, who's been in here, Donnie?
For
Okay,
real.
I literally had to like do some things.
I'll
here.
tell you what. On Sunday, Ruka said over there, it was all her.
You said okay twice.
I
now.
need to get zapped every time I go for it.
Oh, that's
every
not a
time
bad idea. Like Operation style?
Yeah, yeah.
Stay within your
Or a
fucking
noise,
guidelines.
not even a zap. It's like,
Nah, I think a zap would be better for all of us.
I do too.
Put on like a,
If we could hotwire
like a
this thing,
shock collar or
Yeah,
something. and
exactly.
shoot you in the-
and I go to like fuck with it, and it just.
I heard about someone plays a game and like they put a shock collar on their buddy and they ask him a question. If they don't answer it right, they get to shock him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Yeah.
pretty good. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
It would be fun.
It's the same. It's the same guys that were doing the Tide Pod.
Until you answer
challenge.
it right.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
I wasn't ever
All of
sure
their
on
challenges
that. Do
work
they,
out really
were
well.
you, I don't want to like promote it, but were you supposed to eat the Tide Pods or were you supposed to smoke the
Yeah,
Tide
but
Pods?
Oh, you never got into it? You never tried it?
No.
I mean, you could do anything with the Tide Pods.
I figured out a whole new
Carter
high.
and I moved on. We went straight from Tide Pods to Downy Dippin' Dots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea though.
Yeah.
And you can melt that into any,
Oh, yeah.
any food.
Anything.
Shapes,
You can
size,
literally do
whatever.
any. That's the thing. Is it and then get your clothes really clean, and then it gets your insides really clean as well.
Why were you into it? How is it?
I boofed it.
Oh, you boofed it, so you didn't get the weird taste in your mouth.
No, exactly.
You
I'm
just
a
skipped the
texture
whole-
guy.
Okay, I feel that.
Yeah,
I guess.
weird textures, and I was like, I can't. I'll boof it though. For
Well, then you
sure.
don't have to wipe. It's clean, right?
Correct.
Perfect.
Correct.
Anyways, did you get into
Clorox
it? Donnie?
clean.
Did you ever Tide Pod it up, dog?
You know,
I
you know,
bleached
a
my
couple
anus
times,
that way.
but, you know.
Tide Pod.
Yeah. That's how you bleach your anus.
With chlorine.
Yeah, exactly. if you're not that wealthy,
Hell yeah.
you can't make it to the actual
Well-
colonoscopy place.
On that note, I think we're recording. Let's give it a cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Fucking cheers to the fam.
Cheers, Dad Bods. What episode is this? Episode 12?
Episode, we're doing big things.
yeah, I
That's
believe
what
it's 12.
episode this-
Yeah,
is it
episode 12.
Dang,
Yeah.
guys. Well, thanks again, everyone that
Yeah.
listens. I found out last night,
Welcome
My grandma-
back.
my grandma Carol, shout out Grandma Carol. I love you.
Different than the one I met.
What up, Grandma Carol?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think you
Not
met
the
her.
little one?
No,
Okay, that's the.
But she was
that's
there,
the
you
one I
met her
remember.
too,
I'm sure I
yeah.
met her too, but
but she's diehard, and I didn't even know.
oh yeah.
That's
How'd she
awesome.
even hear
She
about it?
listens to every one of them.
Every episode?
I was at a barbecue one night
That's
with her,
super
and
cool.
I told her about it, and she was like, "No way." And I
Nice.
thought she like.
always been my favorite grandson.
Well, I kind of figured I'm her only grandson.
Well,
Don't you have brothers?
I'm her only granddaughter too. So believe it or not.
Don't you have
Yeah.
brothers?
Just
and
kidding. She has a
sister?
granddaughter. Different side though.
Oh.
That's my other grandma. I just fucking straightened you out a second
yeah,
ago.
we don't,
Gotta
we,
do
we
it
don't, yeah,
again.
we don't need the whole fucking tree,
Sorry,
right?
dude.
I know. We don't- we-
Anyways, I wanted to shout out my grandma, but Donnie ruined it.
shout out to
Sorry.
Grandma. Thanks for listening.
Sorry.
He didn't ruin it. He made
Thanks
it
for
better.
keeping up on all of the episodes. My sister, she texted me the other day too, and she said she's completely caught up.
What's her name? Caligreendria? Is that her name?
Close, Melanie.
Oh,
but, yeah.
Watermelonisha.
Watermelon.
Yeah, but only her close
Goes by
friends.
Melanie for short.
Only her close friends call her
Melanisha.
Melanisha. Yeah, like yeah, yeah.
Well, shout out.
It's like a
Melanie.
medication or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a Mylanta. Is that what it's called? The sleeping fucking.
It's like Papisha, but Militia.
in the butterfly.
Melanisha.
Oh, and anyways, I'm off of it.
No, that's completely. I don't.
You're not gonna like it.
That works.
Oh, that exactly. You always want to start off like breaking it, like you know,
Like, just so you know-
diminishing how good the fucking dad bods are. You always want to start out being like, "This is garbage. You're gonna
Yeah.
hate it."
Well, and you got to be like,
But here's
This
the
is me when
here's
I'm
the
at home.
information you requested.
I
oh yeah,
I told my wife that when she's like, I want to listen. I was like, okay, skip the first 3.
I told Brittany that. Brittany's
Start
like,
at
I'm gonna
4.
start listening. I was
Yeah.
like,
She's
skip
like,
the first
no,
3.
I'm
Yeah.
listening to
Yeah.
all of them. And
Yeah.
she did it. Lex did it like in 2 days. She started at 1 and listened.
But
Really?
if you
All
do
the way
that though,
through.
you can kind of audibly record our progress within yourself. You know what I mean? You can
Yeah,
see
yeah.
how
Definitely.
much better it gets, and you can.
But for fun, I tell new listeners just to put it on shuffle.
yeah,
Fuck it, right? Fuck
Hey,
it.
yo.
Take a guess.
Yeah.
This one is way better than the last
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, dude.
Fucking put it on shuffle. I'm not even on all of them. God damn it.
Right. When did you come in?
Episode
6?
has it been that? No.
I
Episode
think it was
5 or 6.
4 or 5.
I'm gonna say 4, and
we-
then you were on for 2, and then off for 2.
Tech guy.
He was off for 2.
Are we fact checking tonight?
Yeah, check
When-
when Marcus joined us.
Whoa, fact check. I don't even. When the fuck did he was off for 2? When was he off for 2?
The golfing one, he
Yeah,
wasn't
you
there
guys
for
went
that.
golfing without me.
Oh, so he was.
And then there was
Okay, I
another
forgot
one in
about that.
between because he didn't become
Oh no, he was
fully
official.
part of it until after the golf trip.
But the fact that I don't
Yeah.
know what when I came in, I'm still not part of it. Okay.
Hey,
Still not,
anybody-
I'm
I
not
guess I'm
fully
not a part of
locked
it
in.
either. I don't
yeah,
know.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
knows
Yeah,
when
nobody
Marcus
knows
came.
exactly.
Like-
None of you fuckers.
I
God
could
damn
probably
it.
track
None
it.
He
of you
obviously
dad
doesn't come
bods.
with the power, so
Could probably track it.
Yeah.
7 is when he was officially.
official.
Seven?
So
So
you
he
know,
started at
6.
5, skipped 6, and he was in 7.
I think he started at 4.
4.
On 4.
Yeah.
Oh, he was our. Yeah,
Nice.
you were our first guest.
was that
God.
Couscous shows up? Was
Yeah.
that number 4?
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
it was.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Because the one before that was no show couscous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it was literally like we tried to get him on a couple.
For
and
real,
then he
could've been
just
3,
Never
fool.
Never showed up, and then yeah.
I showed up for the record. I showed up for every fucking one. It was
It's
just
true.
they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't let me in the
We
manhole.
locked him outside.
Yeah.
Well, Donnie told me, he's like, he's not official. I'm just going to edit him out.
Yeah. Hey, I got all my bars. I didn't get any calls, guys. I don't understand.
He's-
I've been
he was
waiting.
out front doing the truffle shuffle. Come on,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
come
Come on.
in.
Jesus, baby.
And then we finally did. And then we finally did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it feels like you've been here forever. If you
I
ask me.
well, I don't know.
Always
where-
been a part of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like,
in my heart.
but anyway.
In my heart of hearts.
In your heart of
I've
hearts.
always been here.
in my
but,
heart of
uh,
hearts, I'm a goddamn superhero.
Well.
I don't-
Well.
I don't.
Okay.
Well.
I don't think that you're. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, I know what you're going with.
What am I going with?
I'm a
You're
crook.
not on the team.
I'm a goddamn crook. He's right.
No. No. Yeah, it's your superpower.
Yeah.
Fucking stealthy sneak.
Manipulation and
thief.
thievery.
Yeah.
I'm more of a vigilante at that point, right?
Right.
Closer to Deadpool.
Yeah.
That was a joke, everyone. I'm not a fucking manipulating.
No, he's not a fucking. He's not a thief. He's more of a Robin Hood, if anything.
Yeah.
That's true.
He gives back. He
does.
gives more than he takes.
gives to the poor.
He's a giver for sure.
Mhm.
For sure. In all the sense of the word.
Is he Brittany?
In every sense of the word, fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Easy Brittany, she says. Brittany's
She's over
here.
like,
Brittany's here.
What up, Brittany's in the house?
I didn't even know she was here, babe. When did you show up?
I'm excited for Brittany to be here because it's we're gonna get some of that laughter in the background, hopefully.
That and no crying in the background tonight.
Until Carter finds out that he owes me money.
Oh.
Oh, is that all it takes to make you cry?
Yeah, for real, that's it.
Gross, Carter.
I fucking run when I hear that. I don't got time to cry. I gotta fucking run.
Yeah. It's really sensitive right now.
Fuck yeah.
I'll give you your money later. I told you. Don't interrupt me when I'm cleaning my room.
I heard a breathe in. There's
Oh,
about
it's-
to be a word out. I heard it.
A word.
A word.
No, so I was at the end of last episode. We were talking about superpowers,
Yeah.
superheroes.
I tried to lead into it a second ago, but you guys fucking whatever.
My sister backed me up on the fact that Batman doesn't have superpowers, but then right away after she said that, says I also back Marcus up because he's on the team. So if you're on the team,
right?
Why don't you tell Marcus about
Right.
what she fucking backed me up with?
nothing. She's gonna whoop your ass.
No, fucking Alaska. They pay you to live in Alaska.
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
Alaska
yeah.
thing was that
It
the
is
same episode?
it is the oil.
They pay for the oil in Alaska.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she called me on my personal number just to let me know that I was right and you guys suck. So.
Yeah.
That's probably
Just
why
to-
I
just to
didn't hear about
set,
this.
Set the record straight.
Yep. Shout out to Julie from me.
What up, Julie?
But a little more on last episode, we were talking about Wonder Woman and Aquaman
yeah.
because we started talking about people born on Earth with powers.
Well, how they don't have powers from
So-
where they originate.
Wonder Woman, yes, in a sense, born on Earth, but she's
Yeah.
on the Paradise Isle, which is
Yep.
kind of like in
it's
the
godly.
Bermuda Triangle, kind of hidden. Yes, so
It's godlike.
her powers are given to her by Athena, I believe it was.
Yep. You got
And
that
it
right.
was they get the powers as long as no man ever sets foot on their island. They're invulnerable. They can't die. You know, that's where all her powers come from. So yeah, it's godlike. So she has the powers, even though pretty much born on Earth because she's Amazonian.
Your sister told you this?
No, I looked this up.
Okay. I was like, part of this is a little
My sister
skewed.
doesn't know shit.
Part of
about
this is skewed so far. I'll let you finish.
Yeah.
And then Aquaman, I was trying to do a little more on that one, but obviously his powers are because he's half
Yeah.
Atlantean, which they get their powers because they're underwater or like I don't want to say produced or whatever. They come from underwater, so they're down so low. All that pressure is what makes them strong. Their bodies adapted to the hundreds of pounds of pressure from being so far down. That's how he gets his super strength and his invulnerability and everything else.
But where does he come from?
I don't know if I agree with that.
he
when
comes from Maine. Whether you agree with it or not, look it up.
Maine, it's Atlantis.
No.
I mean, he is
no,
from
no.
Maine, technically. He
Maine
watched the
is-
movie.
so
He
he's-
watched the movie.
He's East Coast?
No, like
He watched the movie.
The newspaper in Bangor, Maine, comes out and says he is. How did they?
His
put it?
mother
He
is
a
Atlantean
Manian or
and his father is a normal human.
Uh-huh.
And they met and they had him.
In Maine.
But his mom had to go back to Atlantis.
He's
this is
from
in
Maine.
the movie too, but this is all.
He
So
was born
part
in
of the
Maine,
story.
So he comes from a broken home as well.
therefore
Yeah,
he's from
exactly.
I
Maine.
like it. I immediately relate to this.
He's like, "Fuck you, Dad."
Immediately.
Fuck you, Dad. I'm going to find
Yeah,
mom.
exactly.
He said that in Maine, where he was born.
And then he finds mom. He's like,
he's from-
"Goddamn
That's a
king?"
crazy story. Yeah, my mom's from Atlantis as well. Wait, go. Tell me more about this.
Your
Yeah.
mom's the queen of Atlantis.
I guess.
No, she's just
I
from.
did, yeah.
Oh, she's just from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was produced in
So-
the sea as well.
Yeah,
what
fuck
what
yeah.
also I read was that
Men.
not all Atlanteans
Seaman.
can talk to the animals like Aquaman can.
No, yeah.
It's just him and the
Well, this
original
is-
King Atlan.
This is
Yeah,
why
the
I was
only
gonna
two
kind of
that can-
reverse to Wonder Woman
The
though.
Aquaman
So
can.
it's not the Amazons don't have powers. Wonder Woman has powers.
I was gonna say because I'm
You
not.
want to pull a Big J, Lewis fucking J? You want to
Well,
argue for half an hour?
Yeah, that'd be
Can
fun.
we?
But
Yeah.
but I actually fall into the
Hold
category
on, Marcus. We're gonna
of-
argue.
Yeah, I want you guys to definitely not do that. But in addition to that, I fall into the category of the non-diehard. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of. I do want to say
I couldn't call me
thank you.
diehard either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say
know a
thank you,
lot.
Julie, for getting my back when I was on the last one in honorary.
I did
superheroes.
turn her away though.
Did you? Well, and I
Figures.
mean,
hey, family, right?
well, in hindsight, too,
Younger
I mean,
brother.
It's one of those things. It's like, I mean, they're not superheroes, so I appreciate
Well,
her backing me up. But I
yeah.
mean, I totally acknowledge that they're not superheroes.
But to
right?
us normal folk, they are.
I like that. Okay,
You know, and
You-
because
you hit me right in the soft spot. You know what?
Well,
Fucking right they are.
well, what made me think about it was me and Donnie were just arguing, and I was like, wait, I can kind of clear this up right now. And I lost it. What do you know? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But they're once again they're normal from where they're from, right? So why wouldn't maybe we have powers that this hypothetical them could be thinking that we have?
Yeah.
Maybe? Or it's just everything's so different. There's no way to tell what counts for a power.
Well, yeah, and I mean, I guess
For her though.
Yeah,
Just for her.
and I
So-
guess when it comes
Oh,
to
Donnie's fucking.
Oh,
God.
I'm
Here we
I'm
go.
tech guy in this. So yeah, as far as the DC universe goes, all Amazonians are super strong and highly skilled warriors like Diana. She's a little bit stronger
it's just
because
normal
of
to
her
them.
heritage.
Yeah.
It's normal to them because they don't.
It's not a
come
little
to
bit,
us.
though.
If they came to say they came to New York or whatever, they would still have power. They just wouldn't be as strong as her because of her heritage. But they all still have the super strength. They're all immortal.
Okay, I'm with you there.
That's.
I'm
so
with you there.
They'll have the power. Just
But
hers is a little
her-
stronger because she's.
But her
princess.
in them though, it's not just a little bit stronger. Like she has legit.
Yeah.
In their culture, she's the one with the
and
only
probably
one with powers.
probably most
You know what I
importantly,
mean?
most importantly in this like
And you're wrong.
Just
because
like
her mom has
Aquaman
them.
though, King Atlan and
So
Aquaman.
there you go. Her mom has the powers.
No, she doesn't.
Her mom's the one that gave her the powers. That's how she got them.
No,
Well, I mean,
Athena.
yes, but she has it because of her heritage. So her mom also has them.
Nope.
Oh my God. Wonder
I'm
Woman.
just saying. Okay. Say, I'm thinking. So for us, normal folk, I'll call us once again. Would you say maybe David Blaine has powers, or would you? Is there somebody that you could pick out? Like, and magician, I'm thinking predominantly because that's power-esque.
So-
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing, as far as like say David Blaine, Chris Angel, they're illusionists.
Well, Chris Angel's an illusionist. I'm pretty sure David Blaine's a real magician.
He calls himself a magician.
pretty sure he's
Yeah.
a warlock.
Dude,
Oh, okay.
Bro,
Yeah,
David
he's a
Blaine
man
is
witch.
fucking scary. He's
Because-
just. Have you watched his shit?
Some, but it's been a long time. Like I was big on Chris Angel for a while.
He's
But yeah,
got
it's
this
just
dead
illusions.
look in
It's
his
not
face.
like
He's
He's
just
got
it's not the
production
same.
to it.
Yeah,
For-
yeah.
Yeah.
watching every interview with him. He's very committed to his art.
Yeah.
Of
Wait, are you talking David or Chris?
David Blaine.
Okay.
David
yeah.
Blaine's very committed to his art of
He's creepy.
illusionist, magic.
Dude.
You know, whatever he goes
Yeah.
by, he's fucking nailed it.
It's called devil shit.
Exactly. It's called devil worship.
It's called devil.
It's called signing a deal with the devil,
Yeah.
and he
Where
fucking
can
did
we
it.
do this at?
Mine's done. Mine's signed.
I keep emailing him.
I just
I've
didn't
yet
get
to
magic.
anything back.
I didn't get magic. I got a
Do we need
beautiful daughter.
fax? Does he have a pager? Like, I mean,
David Blaine or Satan?
no, the devil.
Oh, Robot Devil does
How
from
do I reach him?
Futurama. But no, I don't know. I just feel like if we were to lay us out in a Venn diagram, there would be Wonder Woman and David Blaine in the middle of our Venn diagram, and on the right would be humans, and on the left would be Amazonians. So we're basically normal, and they're the ones with the fucking. They're freaky, dude. I don't know. God damn it, Donnie.
Yeah, we're losing
God
Donnie here. We're
damn it.
losing him. Yeah.
All right, hey, what do you know about Flash then? Let's hear fucking his background, Donnie.
he runs fast.
God damn it.
Yeah. I think
Usain Bolt can beat him.
Hussein Bolt? Did you just say Hussein Bolt?
Usain.
Usain Bolt.
Alibaba Hussein Bolt?
Sir Bolt
No,
could
like
beat him.
his came.
Sir Bolt.
Like he got his powers. There was that storm and the electric hit the plant, right? Like an explosion at some plant that gave him his powers.
There's lots of different stories.
Same one as
essentially it's
according
lightning.
to what I've watched that also made Cyborg pretty much, right?
I
I know his dad, the doctor, whatever, is the one that gave him the cyborg thing. So it was the same area because
that's
it hit
that's
the
energy.
Cube. It hit the cube, the Tesseract.
Well,
which is
lightning?
why he was still alive. Some explosion at the plant or whatever.
You're wrapping two stories into one, I think.
I'm going off of the movie.
Oh, okay. The movie?
Yeah, Cyborg in the movie. I don't
There's
know
not a
much about
Cyborg movie or a Flash movie yet.
They're both in.
Have you seen these movies,
Justice
Tony?
League.
Have you seen these fucking
They're both
movies?
in Justice League.
Yeah.
Oh,
which
I
is
have
a
seen
movie.
that one, yeah.
Did
And
you
they
write
talk
these
about
movies,
The
though?
Mother
like,
Cube.
There was an explosion there at the
Star Labs.
plant where they had it, and that's how his dad used.
I came in way too hot with this superhero information, guys. I need to lean back a little
His
bit.
dad
I'm
used
pretty
the
sure.
power to.
I'm pretty sure
to
Donnie
create
wrote these
Cyborg.
movies that he's seen.
Yes, I did.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah.
You're like John Favreau.
You can.
You're the fucking director of all these movies that
Kind
you're
of.
in?
Kind of like
Mine haven't hit the theaters
John
yet.
Favreau minus
Yeah, fuck
everything.
yeah, my head.
Yeah. You can catch like little snippets on YouTube though.
They're
It's pretty cool.
B-list. They're B-list. We're making money, but not
It's,
that
it's
kind
mostly
of money.
commentary from
Mostly.
Donnie. Yeah.
That's wrong. That's not how that happened.
Yeah. Yep.
What would you guys say? I guess it's not off topic. I thought it was. If you could. Okay, first of all, what's your favorite power? And what's your two powers you would choose to have? If you could choose, but they don't have to be the same, the favorite and the choosing, but like, because mine is probably different. But what are your guys's? Who wants to go first? Roll the dice.
Superpowers?
Marcus is up.
Let's go. I'm coming in hot. Superpowers. Well, in honor of Superman shirt that I'm wearing tonight,
Fuck yeah.
I would definitely say the superhuman strength and the ability to fly. I would love to. You know what I would love to do in honor. You know what's always fascinating me about like Superman. Oh, stop it! Stop. No, like I mean to fucking fly out into like the universe, right? And be able to like look down on Earth, or fucking be able to do that, or
Be like, damn, they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
yeah. But I guess that's
Yeah,
also
I'll give him a 4.
that requires
I'll give him a
another.
10.
that requires- wait, what scale are you on? No. But it requires another superpower, I guess, which would be able to breathe in the or not breathe in the atmosphere, or not require oxygen to survive.
I would kind of put that to superhuman strength.
Yeah. Okay.
You got strong.
Superhuman
there's
lungs.
there's no
Got strong
oxygen.
lungs.
Yeah.
I guess technically.
Yeah, he can hold his
but
breath
yeah.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that, or like even when he gets shot in the eyeball with the bullet or whatever.
That's fucking cool.
Motherfucker
Yeah.
got strong
But I mean,
eyes.
But you know how's that? Shazam.
Well, yeah.
what the strength?
All of it.
He was shot. Yeah,
All
he's
of
got
it.
pretty much everything.
Shazam's got the same shit. He just doesn't have laser
Yeah.
beam eyes.
He could just become a kid again.
He's
if
just
he
a little
wants.
more urban. He's a
Oh,
little
I
more.
forgot
A little more urban.
Yeah, he's a little.
I forgot he can
He's
do
a little
that.
looser. He's not
Because he
quite
is a
so
kid.
uptight as Superman.
Damn, that'd be cool if you could snap him on and off though. Is that wait? Is that those
Yeah.
are the two you
Those,
choose?
those are the first two that came to my mind, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Okay, and say what's your, whether it's off movies or whatever the fuck, what's your favorite power that you've seen?
Okay, out of those two, like if I had to
No,
just pick one.
no.
Just
Any.
any power out of any superhero.
Well, you've watched Project Power, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty.
kind of
That's a
where I'm
pretty
thinking.
fucking cool concept. That's
Have you
a
watched it
pretty
yet,
cool
Donnie?
concept.
No.
Gay.
It's cool. No, it's really cool.
It's on
like,
my list. I just
it's a
haven't.
cool. It would almost be like, so there again. I know we referenced that new movie, the New Mutants,
Yeah,
right? Which I
that's
really want to
out.
see.
Yeah.
But I think that's like Project Power's kind of like Netflix's approach to it. You know, with Jamie Foxx, and they're like, I would think it's more of a like a gritty sort of a background to you know, like where you know you pop the pill and then it like enhances whatever is like already inside of you. Donnie,
Isn't that called Viagra?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. It gives
okay.
you 3 more inches from inside of you.
Okay.
yeah, it's literally. I think that's literally what they're trying to
Oh, see, I
talk
thought
about
it. So like, oh yeah, because like multiple people could get the one, and multiple people
Right.
could get the
Yeah.
other.
You take the pill,
And
and,
then
all of a
there's
sudden
the rare ones.
Yeah, like if you're just like I don't know what.
Don't give the secret away, because I know you're trying to hold it back, and I'm trying to hold it
yeah,
back too.
I don't want to ruin it for Donnie because it really is cool. I think it's just more of like a gritty sort of a approach to like I guess like apocalyptic style, like what could happen if we had that ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we manufactured like a pill that could enhance whatever kind of superpower I guess is already inside of us, because we are all superheroes, right?
We're all
Fuck
aliens.
that.
No, we're all aliens.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
So
yeah,
all
yeah,
the
that too.
DNA can fucking be enhanced a little bit somewhere. Maybe.
Right.
Maybe.
It's cool. No, it's a cool, entertaining film.
Yeah.
But no, I would say probably the superhuman strength.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah,
You could get away with a lot.
that'd be
For sure.
right. And if you were just like super low key about it too, and you
Donnie's
just kind
crying
of
about something.
what?
I should have gone first because mine were the exact same as Mark.
Really?
Oh!
Really? Oh
Exact
shit!
same.
Donnie,
That-
what are your two?
Not my
What are your
favorite.
two?
Not my favorite. my two literally would be to fly and then the superhuman strength.
Yeah.
But
You guys
my
are fucking
favorite
boring,
is the Green Lantern. Green Lantern's ring would be my favorite
So
because
what?
he could do anything off that ring, anything he can imagine.
With his ring?
Yeah.
I
so
guess
the
I'm not familiar with that.
Anything
Green
he-
Lantern, the ring finds the next
No,
Green Lantern. It's just the ring has the powers, not him.
but
Oh,
but the
Anything you
power
so
think
is
is
he
a
a
light.
superhero then?
Yes,
is it
he
the
has
ring?
superpowers when he wears the
whoa,
ring.
whoa!
Did-
No. You're right. No, he's not.
Yes,
Right?
he is.
Nope.
Yes.
All right, let's talk this
He's
one out because
wearing the ring.
thank you
He
for
has
bringing
the
that up.
powers.
Yeah.
So that's like you said, Batman's not, but he's on the team. He's wearing the
He
suit.
doesn't
He's
have
got the
powers,
powers,
though.
but he's wearing the suit.
It doesn't give him powers.
He's wearing the logo of the
He
Justice
puts
League.
on
has
the
a s-
ring.
An army man has the same powers. He doesn't.
But
have
what
powers.
happens when he takes
But
his ring
neither
off?
does the Lantern.
What?
When he doesn't like do his power up, he has no powers.
No, yeah, he powers up off the ring, which gives him the powers. What I'm saying is Batman.
I thought it's the suit. I guess maybe that's what I
Batman
was thinking.
doesn't have powers.
I
when
thought
he
it
wears
was the
his
suit that gave him
It's-
powers. That makes sense. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, because it has to connect within him to
Now.
feel. Yeah. Oh no, you're
In-
absolutely right. He is. I'm sorry. I take my
in-
answer back.
in other
Because he's an
terms-
alien.
Oh, okay.
It found his DNA or
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
yeah, yeah.
and-
Oh, so that's how it works.
There's I'm gonna kind of take Marcus's side back on the Batman thing. When I was doing a little research,
Yeah.
So flip.
according to
Jesus
to
Christ.
DC, Marvel, everything that's out there, and Stan Lee,
DC and Marvel or-
superpowers
are real.
are anything through whether you get them from being not of this world,
Uh-huh.
Earth, whatever,
World Earth. Yeah, I got it. Worth.
or using he didn't put it gadgets, but stuff like that. So like Cyborg doesn't have superpowers. It's his cybernetics that makes him superhuman.
Yeah.
So the same, I guess, in a sense, would be for Batman. His toys, his stronger suit
Right.
makes him superhuman. Therefore, according to them, he's a super
Sure.
hero.
Well, he's
Yeah.
a cyborg, so that. Nah. Just kidding. No,
Well-
but he's a cyborg, so technically it's him, so he does have powers.
Yeah, and if you're a super passionate
Right.
like Batman fan, there's no way you're going to convince somebody
my
that he's
least favorite.
not
he's
a
my
superhero.
least favorite.
Yeah,
also,
dude, he's lame.
but my
He's fucking lame.
He's
dude.
not fucking lame. He's an orphan.
He's not-
goddamn.
yeah, fuck,
yeah,
dude.
no.
my
soft
sister-in-law.
spot for Marcus.
He's a sweet fucking guy. He's
My
like, he
brother-in-law
works
loves
hard.
Batman. Batman's his favorite.
Which
I
one?
like
Which
Batman.
brother?
I like Batman.
Brother-in-law?
Oh, I thought you said my brother.
No, my brother.
I was about to say eat shit, Josh.
I don't know if either of my brothers even have a favorite.
Hold on, inside joke. Hey, this is Josh.
So going to do you remember when you were growing
Your
up
mom's
watching
house.
the X-Men cartoons?
Yeah.
What was your favorite X-Men?
Mine was Kitty. The bitch that can go invisible and run through walls.
Oh, okay.
I love that fucking power, dude.
They
Yeah.
didn't show her much in the movie. She was like a young kid, and that was it. Yeah.
And I was a little bit depressed because I'm even a little kid.
My
I'm like,
favorite
I want to
did-
marry this cartoon, dude. She can run through walls for me. What?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
love her.
My favorite also wasn't in the movies much, but it was Gambit. I fucking love Gambit.
Gambit.
No,
Gambit's
the
dope.
Always my
Gambit's
favorite.
super. He's in the Wolverine movie.
Yeah, but
And-
not much.
He's got a pretty big part.
Well, and he like
I mean-
Gambit is like kind of relatable because he's like super. He's dark.
Yes.
You know,
He's
yeah.
like vigilante style.
Yeah, like the vigilante. Exactly.
He does shit for himself in a way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of on his own. He's on his own team, and he fucking falls into the whole X-Men thing. You know who my favorite is, and I don't know who it is, but it's
Let's hear it.
the dude that's like
Deadpool.
no,
Fuck yeah.
it's
Deadpool.
I already
No.
know. I think I know.
the
Go.
character has like a tail, and he can go like invisible.
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah, he's
like,
awesome.
yeah.
He doesn't go invisible. Well, does he go invisible?
What does he do?
No,
he
goes
like-
like translucent
he
or what?
transports. He
teleports.
transports, yeah.
Teleports. Yeah.
But only to places that he can see or has seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I thought he was better in the original
is a
X-Men
trip.
movies.
Yeah, and it's
not
cool to watch
in
him in
the Dark
fight
Phoenix.
The dark.
I know he was supposed to be younger, but he was kind of more of a a turd in the Dark Phoenix. Where in
He was
the
a little bit of
original
a-
movies, he was better. He was like,
Well, I can't
I
tell
like
you.
how they found him the same in both movies.
I can't tell you what version
Yeah.
it is, but or what movie it was, whatever. But so what's his name again? What does he go by?
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. So Nightcrawler and actually
His name's Dirk.
fucking Gambit is like, so they're having like a fight scene.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like where he gets killed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because whoever he's fighting like fucking tears his heart out or whatever else not. But it has like they're like fighting in an alley, right? And Gambit's there and fucking
That's Sabretooth.
yeah.
Is that Sabretooth?
Sabretooth's a piece of shit.
Oh, that's right. That's
No,
fucking
you're-
Wolverine's brother or
but
something like that,
you're-
right?
Yes, but that isn't Nightcrawler. In
That
that
he
movie,
doesn't get his
in
heart
that
torn
movie,
out, yeah.
that's
Oh,
not Nightcrawler.
okay.
But that's who you're thinking of as Nightcrawler. But in
Yes.
that movie, that's not who it is.
Oh, gotcha.
It's some other dude. He's got like a
But he still has like that same fighting style, right? Like you're
Yeah.
like he's fighting him and he
he
disappears.
he teleports or whatever.
Yeah, and then
Yep.
fucking he's fighting. You're like I love that superpower.
Yeah, and then that's when Saber. Yeah, he knows he's gonna transport behind him, so he turns around and grabs.
Bingo.
And it's right on his spine.
Yeah, and tears his fucking
Bro, that-
spine or whatever it is
oh.
out. That was cool.
I love the
was
the
that?
twist. That was
I don't know.
Sabretooth.
That was a
No,
fucking.
who
that
was it that he got?
It was.
Wasn't it fucking? What's his name from Black Eyed Peas? Like he was playing that character.
Yep.
That the
Yeah, that's exactly who
Will
it
I
is.
Am. Will I Am.
Yes.
Yeah, but it
And
wasn't.
he had a cowboy hat on or whatever the fuck it was.
It was the black dude, the cowboy
Yeah,
hat.
yeah. It
was
wasn't
his-
Nightcrawler. I'm trying to think of his name.
And he
Yeah.
does the same thing.
He got him in his
teleports.
camper trailer.
Yeah,
at
it's his
the-
homie. He's
Yeah.
Wolverine's homie or whatever.
Oh.
And he has that kind of like the same power, right? Like he just like
Yeah.
he transports and
Oh,
like, but then like like Sabretooth like reaches and fucking tears his goddamn spine out or whatever that was. I was like, that was a
Damn,
dope ass fight scene,
I wasn't thinking about all these powers, dude.
right?
Fuck.
The teleport, like the teleporting. I mean, it makes for a cool fucking fight scene. I'll
I
tell you
like
that.
the teleporting, but I think if I could actively turn it on and off when I so chose to, I would definitely pick invisibility
Yeah,
for number one power, dude. There's no way.
yeah.
But that's also assuming that anything I touch, I can make it visible as well, or like shit like that. You know what I
Well,
mean?
I think
John
at some point,
Wraith.
Oh, he's Wraith then.
Yeah, John
Wraith?
Wraith.
Yeah,
by
he's Wraith.
sticking his
the
hand
Wraith.
Yeah.
into Wraith's
The
torso
Wraith.
and
Yep.
ripping out
But
his spine.
but like if
Yeah.
you're able to like teleport or go invisible or whatever else not, it just I think is every kid. Or at least I'll just I'll say like as a kid you always think about like breaking into a bank, stealing money
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
shit like that, right? And
Yeah. Like on the movie
it
Jumper.
opens it exactly. So it opens up those possibilities where I'm like, fuck, that's exactly what I do. I'd loot and pillage for sure.
See that, or you could freely wander the entire Earth
Yeah.
how you so chose.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
true.
Jumper.
Like Jumper.
Yeah, like
was cool.
Jumper. Yes, exactly like Jumper.
Go check out
Takes
the
an
fucking
umbrella, goes to
pyramids,
London.
the
Yeah.
fucking pyramids in Egypt, and you
Eating
fucking
lunch
jump.
on top of it.
Yeah,
On
like
top of the
got-
Sphinx.
that's dope.
Didn't he have like
That's
a
super
hideout
dope.
up in the mountains somewhere?
He had
Maybe.
many.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be so.
Just go anywhere.
That one was a trip though, cause like they could follow the energy or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
and then
Mm.
the like kind of the poof he makes when he transports. Like,
And the villains could like follow
through
their
it with
energy.
it, yeah.
That was cool. That
like
was-
maintain.
and
I don't know.
then like catch him with electricity or something.
I don't even.
It's
fucking-
cool because they're like
Hey, that's funny you say
they're
that.
jumping
That's
in all
the
these
second
fucking
power.
multiverses. They're jumping in all these or whatever the fuck they're doing
Like
in all these realities.
Wakanda.
And then
Black Lightning?
fucking and then the villains can follow them through there and then kill them and stuff. That was a cool little that's cool.
see that gave me when you said Wakanda. That gave me. That's why I researched a little bit more on the Batman thing because
Oh, what? Black Panther's not a
Panther.
fucking superhero.
that's what I'm saying. Because in my mind he was, but yeah, it was his suit and his
Black Panther.
toys that pretty much gave him the powers. Like he could fight. He was a soldier. but
Okay, well,
that's why I backed up and said,
you know what
okay,
then?
I get
Yeah.
it.
Let me retract this. That's what it is with Wonder Woman too.
It's not though.
It's her. It's the fucking lasso.
No, because
It's
the
her
rest of
fucking
them.
cufflinks.
The rest
It's
of them.
her fucking sword.
Okay, but Batman.
It's her gadgets.
Black Panther. They're not.
But she's
immortal.
normal.
She's immortal.
But they're
Yeah.
normal words.
because
But if
of
we-
Athena, she is immortal and has super strength. With or without
But that's
the
not a
lasso,
superpower.
Yes,
From
they are.
where she's from, that's only superpower to us normal folk. Like I
Exactly.
keep saying. I'm just
Exactly.
saying.
Superman's not superpower on Krypton.
That bitch is
it's
just
only
with her
here.
gadgets. Oh, I guess so.
That's what I'm saying. Like so it's when they're here is when they're super. On Krypton,
But,
Superman's a normal guy.
I mean, this is another one though. Superman had to super acclimate to be able to get those powers.
But if we were to go apples to apples, so if we had if we have Batman, if we have fucking Black Panther, right?
Black Panther.
The one, yeah, for sure,
100%.
because
Just because Marvel, first of all.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
And
So
he's much cooler.
He literally like his foundation and all the build up and everything else. He's like such a fucking good human being. You know, where Batman was kind of like, you know, he's like, am I gonna be Batman today? Am I not gonna be Batman? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's
Be a
always this
spoiled
internal,
brat.
there's always this internal struggle with him where he's just kind of like, am I gonna be a superhero or not? Like fucking, I might take some time off. Where Black Panther was so built to be.
Okay,
he was
well-
bred. Not, I don't want to. Is that the right terminology?
No, you're right.
He was
Yes,
bred
yes.
to kind of
Yeah,
be Black
His
Panther.
lineage. He
Yes.
was going to take it when his
And
dad,
all
who
the
was
support
the
and everything.
previous one.
Yeah. So he was
That's
kind of
how
like
he became
stepped into the role
Well, we need to-
as a superhero because of he was built up to be that way.
Yes.
We
Where
need to
with
separate
Batman,
this line real quick.
with
though.
Batman, he just had his butler who would be like, "I got you, buddy. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
fine. You're gonna be great. You know." And
Your
then
parents
like,
died. You have lots of money.
Yeah.
And so
Let's
like,
just let's
meet me
call
in the
them
Batcave.
powers.
Meet
no
me in the
more
Batcave.
superpowers. They're just called powers
but you
from here on out.
also
Okay.
you
We're only
said
calling
he was
powers,
super
Donnie.
smart.
Who?
Batman.
Yeah.
And sure, maybe he's smart, but he was not. He is not like Iron Man. Batman didn't make any of his stuff.
Contingency wise,
He
though,
had his company make him the
plans and
shit.
contingency
Iron
wise,
Man's
though.
a fucking genius, made all his own shit.
But he also went off the cuff because he was strong as fuck and he could you know, Batman, he had traps laid out. He had fucking timing perfect. He had
And
fucking.
Iron Man would
Bro.
probably be the closest.
I would take Iron Man over Batman.
Human
Yeah.
superhero, right?
Marvel.
And he was cooler. He was just like didn't give a fuck.
What do you mean?
But
what do you mean?
he
Say,
was
say that one
so
more time.
like hyper intelligent, and he had built
Well, that one actually, they did make him. Yeah.
like they definitely kind of made it seem that he had powers outside of normal
Yeah.
human
Touche.
capabilities, right?
Because he was actually played off as super extra fucking smart, and
Yeah.
Batman wasn't.
Because he was
Yeah.
raised that way. His
I
dad was
guess-
too. They built the
Maybe that was a belief I had in my head this whole time that
they
Batman
built
was smart.
the
I guess
Uh,
he's
yeah,
not.
and I'm saying
No,
no,
yeah.
maybe he
He-
could have
I guess
been
it's-
smart in a way.
It's
but
a core belief. Fuck.
it
Sorry,
was
it's hard
his
to drop.
company who built it all. Now, my sister and I, when we were talking about Batman and Iron Man stuff, Iron Man is fucking kick ass because just like Deadpool, he's like, "This is who I am, motherfucker. I am Iron Man."
Yeah,
Batman was always hiding. Nobody ever knew who Batman was.
true.
That sounds,
Always hid.
That
He
sounds
never-
super smart to me,
He
though.
never came
No,
out and said,
it-
"This is who I am."
he's
Iron
actually-
Man's like, "I am Iron Man. Let's do this."
And he had hundreds more targets on his back.
Well, and it kind of makes
he
Batman just
made
a
it
big
through
old
all of
pussy.
Yeah.
yeah,
but,
that's what I'm saying. Batman's
Yeah.
a giant, but giant.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that just makes him seem smarter to me, dude.
No, hiding in the shadows doesn't make you
Made him a
smart. It
chicken
makes
shit.
you.
No, not hiding in the shadows, but not
That was his thing.
revealing
Yeah.
your identity.
I lurk in the shadows,
Yeah.
or I hide in the shadows.
He only
or-
comes out sometimes when there's a big light in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, touche.
And he's
Right?
always in
And
the
sometimes, yeah.
They're
but,
calling me.
but it's still. But when he showed up, he fucking showed up, and that was. I
My
mean,
flashlight.
I do
at
love,
least
though-
at least in the versions of like the dark versions of God, who was that director that did like the two like with
The
Heath
Dark Knight
Ledger
trilogy?
Yes. Or was it the
Oh.
trilogy?
It was a trilogy.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was a trilogy.
Okay, and whoever that director was, like he fucking nailed it because everything is super dark about
was like-
those
yeah,
ones, and
it
that's
was
why
like
I like
Batman
it.
Returns.
The Joker
Yes.
was darker, and then Bane, and
Yes, and there was a lot more grit to it, and I like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
'cause
Batman was still a big old pussy.
That's
'cause he
what I
was
like about the new Wolverine movies.
yeah,
Yeah.
Logan.
Yes,
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
specifically.
Brutal.
the original Batman. Like I said in the last one, I love Michael Keaton. To me, he is Batman.
Right.
He was a badass, but his villains were not.
Mm-hmm.
The Penguin, Catwoman, they were all like,
It was great for the
Funny
90s.
villains.
It was
But-
great for the
Yeah.
90s, right? Like it was.
yeah.
It
And I know
was-
that's how it came out of the comic book.
But it was
Yeah.
leveled out so that because they don't have powers either.
no, they were.
That's
just,
why it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was like fucking
Yeah.
criminals
Oh, right.
and like
They're
heroes
all on the same page.
in
Yeah.
the city. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why.
So and
That's
I
what I
would say
remember from it. I'm
until
like,
it
damn,
was
that's a fair fight.
True.
Batman versus
yeah.
Superman was the only time Batman who was anywhere near powers, though. Everything else was like a
That
Gatling
movie,
gun. and
that
he was
movie
just
still
not-
pisses me off.
But Batman had them build that suit that can battle Superman. That was the closest he came to actually having powers. Was
But
that?
I can't super remember right now, but I'm pretty sure.
I like how you quoted that.
right? I'm
Super
pretty
remember.
sure in the movie though. I'm pretty sure Batman outsmarted Superman, and that's why he won.
Yes.
Just to fucking
But
throw another fucking note on my fucking
it-
shit.
in a
That's all I'm
sense
saying.
I
about-
didn't watch
Smarting-
that one. What the Batman versus
Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Batman killed Superman.
But the
Really?
outsmarting was because
Impossible.
Batman used
I-
his love for the
totally
humans
impossible.
against him.
It was totally.
Smart as fuck, dude.
Piece of shit, dude.
That's so smart though, dude.
I
That made
haven't
him
seen
a
it.
villain.
All I saw was like from.
Oh yeah, you don't have a DVD player.
No, right? Yeah,
he does
Yeah, yeah.
now. He's got
No,
a PS3.
like, and it
Oh,
just,
he
it,
only plays Call of Duty. He hasn't
just-
watched those movies still.
it just
Zombies.
did not interest me at all. Like it just like
It
the
was-
Batman versus Superman was kind of like it didn't interest me. You know what I mean? It was like I for sure thought Superman won.
Yeah.
because he should. logically.
He should have.
Well,
And then like the
You gotta
previews
watch it.
or like the if you watch like the picture of it or whatever, it's not like
Snippet.
Batman has like this fucking crazy monster suit on that
Fuck,
would be
yeah.
comparable to Iron Man or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
That's
It's
what I'm
like,
saying.
get out of here.
That was the closest he came to have powers
Yeah.
because of that.
Right.
Now, having a DVD player has nothing to do with it because it is on Vudu.
You know which one
Which
I
I
want.
know
You
you
know which
have.
one I want to see is the what's the and I haven't seen. I've wanted to see. It's a little boy who's like a deviant
Shazam.
Superman. No, it's like a dark
oh,
one.
you don't want to watch that. Don't
Really?
watch
Is
that
it
fucking
garbage?
stupid movie.
Damn it!
I saw the previews, but I never did watch it. I can't remember what it's called.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I mean?
dude.
Like
it's
like,
supposed to be Superman, but
like
he was
Brightburn
evil
or
as-
something like that.
Brightburn.
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 Okay, so like
There
the
was-
previews made it look dope.
Yeah, me too. I was more excited for any movie than I've ever been for that one.
Yeah.
And it's garbage.
You know what
Damn.
is a good one though?
There's a couple good parts, but it's garbage. Dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's called,
I figured that they
Hitchcock?
have a difficult time
Hitchcock
like
with
grasping
Will
the
Smith?
concept.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
it called Hitchcock? I
Yeah.
love that one.
Yeah.
Because he
Where
kind
he's
of
like
has
Superman.
Superman's powers, but yeah, he's more of a Deadpool guy with Superman's powers.
He's
Like,
a
oh, wait,
homeless Superman.
Like,
The-
whatever.
The reason I say it's garbage is because there's no
It's
ending.
a Will Smith production for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yeah.
PG. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, Shazam was one we didn't talk about in the past. Like Shazam's fucking awesome too,
Yeah.
and he
I
pretty much
like
has
Shazam.
almost
It's
all
weird,
of
though.
Superman's powers too. But it's kind of more of a god thing also with Shazam.
Yeah.
Well, I just don't understand. I mean, obviously, no one understands where these fake powers come from that are on TV or whatever the fuck. But like, what are his powers for? You know what I mean? Like, he
Yeah.
To
doesn't
fight
even-
the sins.
Okay, that's weird though.
It's kind of the
It's
same
the
thing. Like a
embodiment
whole,
of God.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Like,
that-
it's a
that
whole
opens
kind of
up-
like a god thing instead of.
fucking
And that
weird.
opens up a whole
Superman
other
is
thing
a
too.
god thing.
And
Like,
it's so
he
funny.
gets
Oh, I
powers.
see what you mean.
But
They
those
don't look at him like a fucking alien power. Yeah.
those characters, it's funny too how they like what you just said right there. Like they inherently all of a sudden have to be like fight for good.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's
what
like
the
what?
fuck?
Get out of here.
Well, Shazam's stupid. Have you watched it?
No.
So Shazam, this little boy gets powers, right?
Uh huh.
And like, he's fighting demons or whatever the fuck.
The sins.
Sure.
The sins. Yeah.
All the bad.
Yeah.
He's fighting the bad.
They're
Yeah,
clou-
yeah.
They're clouds
He's the
of
good,
black
they're the
smoke
bad. Yeah.
with eyes.
But it's
Yeah.
just like every other. There's good and there's bad.
But no,
There's
but then there's
Yeah.
a
Star Wars
point in
too.
the
There's
movie.
Good, there's bad.
You would like it. He's an orphan.
Yeah. But it's like there's no like real like
But no,
I don't know.
he moves into this family. He's an orphan, and the whole family's orphans, right? And
Yeah.
the two people like adopt kids and they take care of them.
Right.
And so, anyways, he gets these powers. Blah blah blah. He like tells the rest of them, and then they all have fucking
Well,
powers.
yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck is this?
If I wanna-
end,
if I
so it's
wanna
like
see a
7
funny-
sins, 7 Shazams.
Yeah, but it's in
Well,
the
whatever.
7 wizards or whatever.
Yeah.
This is why I had no real interest in it. Like if I want to watch a funny superhero, I'm gonna watch fucking Deadpool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like like that's if I want to watch that. But I'm kind of with you, Tyler, where I totally like I get more entertainment out of watching the dark fucking. You know what I mean? Like everybody kind of on the same playing field, but it's like really dark and fucking whatever.
Well, those make me feel like with how realistic they make them seem. It's like, damn, there could be someone out there with these powers.
I
and,
do like when they do a good
Just
job that
go
way.
back to like Batman. There could be somebody out there like the Scarecrow.
See, but just like
Like the
Batman,
Joker.
if there was, why wouldn't you keep your identity secret? Yes, thank you guys.
No.
Thank you for the
yeah,
silence.
I don't get.
That's
I
all
don't
I'm
get your
saying.
question.
That's smart as fuck to do.
I don't get your question.
If you had powers, would you keep it secret? Would you let the whole world know?
Well,
And why?
Now,
And why?
I would not let them know because
Okay, if you had a
wait,
super suit,
because I have kids and a wife who would be in danger. Batman had fucking nobody.
why'd you call Batman a pussy for that then?
Because he had nobody to protect. It was him and the old dude.
What's the bitch's name he likes?
Oh, I don't know.
The one he's Rachel fucking.
Nobody important.
It's
Yeah.
Rachel. It's
she
Rachel.
put herself in damage.
Her name's Rachel.
Her danger. I mean.
I call her Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like that's all I fucking know about that.
Whatever then.
Yeah. Superheroes. My goodness. Oh no. But
Anyways, though, I would pick invisibility and the ability to manipulate electricity and or energy if
I
they're
like
not the
that.
same thing.
yeah, the electricity thing's pretty cool. Shoot
What,
fucking
Donnie?
like
What,
electricity out of
Donnie?
your
Oh, you got
goddamn
your
fingers
mouth's
or
fucking
something.
full? Oh, and then
Yeah.
it was empty and you filled it again? Fuck.
No, but definitely was getting excited about the transition into magic though.
Oh, real
Like
real
when you said
powers.
that, like when you were when you were
Real
talking about like
powers.
David Blaine and stuff like that, like I was
No more hypothetical? Is that what you're saying?
I mean, this is fun, but then there again, I fall into the category of like I don't give that many fucks about.
Touche.
I just
He's
I
not
guess
big a nerd like we are.
no like I definitely
Fuck you then.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I just don't know the details that you guys do, so I can't really contribute a lot.
Yeah, well, I guess I was super brought up on it too.
And I was like
Like Christopher Reeves and Superman.
You
and
couldn't have said
Batman.
last week. I don't know about Powers episode.
no doubt. Yeah, no. Yeah.
No, I'm down to go to Magic.
I
real.
think that's like, one thing that's like would bridge the gap between like a normal human being exhibiting like superhero, and that's why it's so fucking entertaining.
super anymore.
Or I'm cut off. Yeah. If
give
you
me
don't
1
if you don't
minute.
fucking follow superhero shit, then don't talk about it. But I mean, no, like David Blaine, or when you watch like even Chris Angel when he first came out, like I was pretty into it. Not his whole facade. Not his fucking facade, not his like Las Vegas sort of like, you know what I mean? Like
He's a hipster emo.
Little makeup
the
and
fucking
dark.
comb over fucking
yeah.
emo shit, whatever else not. But no, like Magic, I think for like a normal human being, that would be the closest. Like we live amongst people that can fucking really bend our mind and our perception on different things. And David Blaine in particular, with the most recent like magic trick that he did.
I haven't watched it. Don't tell me.
Well, he did it on Joe Rogan. You heard about it, right?
No, I haven't heard. All I've heard is that he's gonna do it. I haven't heard nothing about it.
I'm gonna say it just because it's not gonna ruin
Is it lame?
No, it's not fucking lame at all. But
He did good?
He had Joe Rogan.
He pulled it off?
He had Joe Rogan put a fucking
This
big old
isn't
like
it.
sewing needle through his fucking arm.
Oh, this isn't what I'm thinking.
Or not, I don't know if it's like a big sewing needle, but he had him puncture his arm, and it was kind of like a mind over matter
And it
sort
didn't
of.
bleed.
It didn't bleed.
He pulled it, stuck it through the other side, and pulled it out.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen him do that with a little needle.
Right. And so you see these different magicians or these different illusionists do these different these things, and then it makes them superhuman, and we
Yeah.
live amongst them. So I think that's like why those are the ones that I find really entertaining.
See, I always thought I'm glad you stuck on David Blaine because he is creepy, dude. Just
Street magic.
Well, that
He
is
was-
what I'm talking about specifically. Because
Yeah.
like you watch him and he doesn't do it for the shock. He doesn't do it for the awe. He doesn't do it to like be fucking famous or whatever. He
Yeah.
just does it because he knows how to do it, and he's just showing people to
Totally. And he
he's
doesn't
just normal,
he doesn't
dude.
walk around like like any kind of like comical depiction of Chris Angel, whatever else.
Yeah.
Like, he's always levitating. You know what I mean? He's like he never walks. He's always
Can
levitating
you hold
somewhere
my
with his
drink?
fucking like
This
he's
is gonna
fucking
take a lot
arms
out of
out
me.
like he's fucking Jesus or something. You know what I mean? Like on the cross.
And
Like
he's like,
always
"Ooh, ooh, ooh."
levitating. Yeah, and like he's picking cars up with his teeth and shit, like for no goddamn reason.
Yeah.
So David Blaine, yeah, like I like him a lot more because he's so committed to the art of magic.
You heard it here first, folks. David Blaine is a superhuman.
He's the closest that like I think I do like I'm gonna say super hero movies and stuff like that.
Don't say it again, but that's cool. No,
That'll be my last
that
time.
word out of your
I know.
mouth.
If somebody keep it like a tally of how many times it's been said.
said.
Yeah. But no, but I mean
twice
I
out of
think,
line. Twice out of line.
I think I enjoy him, but I enjoy that even more, the thought of living in that realm, living in one of these like super verses or whatever.
You're like, I could be working with that. Dude,
I could
not
fucking
even
do
know.
that. I love playing cards. I could play with, but you listen to him and he says
Devotion.
that he's very devoted and he fucking like, what does he do? Like, I mean, he has a deck of cards in his pocket at all. He has die all the time, not like trick die. He has like regular die, and he can always he's fucking game bred, ready to go at all times.
Have you watched Street Magic, Donnie?
Yes.
Oh, thank
That was a
God.
pretty cool.
But I was gonna.
I love
was
the
gonna turn
comical
into
skit that they did about that too, though.
another TV show that I really like. It was a Netflix original called The Magicians.
Yep.
Did you ever watch that?
I don't think I did.
I watched.
That one is
the
What was it
first
on?
5
It's on
episodes.
Netflix.
Oh, it is.
It was a Netflix original called.
The Magicians.
He's like, "Where's that on?"
Yeah. yeah. Where can I watch this?
That one's pretty good
Yeah.
because it does go into actual magic and
Well,
and
that
stuff.
that one's like dark arts shit. That's why I like it.
Yeah.
Because it's
Nice.
like dark arts magic. And
Yeah.
like, you got to learn it. I don't know.
Right.
The
Do
whole
you ever
practice.
watch America's Got Talent?
I've seen
Not consistently.
it. Are you talking about
So-
Gingzilla?
No, I
She's
love
a
it,
lady.
but that's not magic.
She's
That's
a
a dude just like a
lady.
woman singing. No, one of my favorite magicians right now
Bacharach.
is Shin Lin.
What? Shinlin? Shinlin's list?
He won one of the double digits, like 12, 13, something like that.
And
But
he's
he was
a
an awesome
magician?
magician, yeah.
Oh, cool.
He was really good.
I never heard of him.
Shinlin.
That's what I said.
I know. I'm just.
Yes, he's Asian. You gonna make fun of Asians now?
I know. Sorry.
God.
Yeah, I can't get over the name. What is it? Shinlin?
I was making fun of drunks. I was making fun of drunks, not Asians.
Say again.
Shinlin, what do you do?
And how do you
What
say
about
that?
him? Why is he so cool?
He was a magician, an awesome one.
And he won.
What,
he
what
won.
blew your
won.
mind?
He
What
has
blew your
won.
mind?
His tricks, his
God
magic.
damn it, Donnie, you can't think of a fucking
His-
one.
Well-
He's like, there's this one, and he picked the audience's card, and it was their card.
No, so like when he did cards, he had them on a table, and like he would turn them over, flip them back. They were different. I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like you'd have
No,
to
I know
watch
what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was like close-up magic. So like he literally had somebody sitting
no
like,
sleight of hand.
no sleight of hand. It was all close-up magic. So they sit from here to here. They're watching the cards the entire time, and he still was able to do it.
There's no way though that like,
Or like the ones that can
Magic
like
isn't
seal
real.
it.
Yeah.
yeah,
You know, they seal it in something, and then they're like, "Here, crack this egg," and they open the egg, and there it is.
Totally. It's
How?
it's fucking witchcraft.
How?
I
David
love
Blaine
it.
did
Yeah,
one
It's
of those.
fucking witchcraft.
He was like, peel this orange, and they peeled the orange, and there was an egg inside, and he's
Yeah.
like, crack
Or
the
it
egg.
was their fucking card and it's like signed by
Yeah,
them or some shit.
yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
good, get out of here.
Yeah, it
fucking
was-
Jolene, get out
the
of here.
Fuck out
Just
of
go on
here.
YouTube and watch clips of him. He was
Cool.
he was awesome.
Shinlin?
Shinlim.
Shinlim.
Yeah,
Oh,
Shin.
God.
SHIN.
5 seconds ago, I was like, Shinlin, and you're like, that's what I said. Now it's fucking Shinlin.
You're a bitch.
All right, fuck, take me out then.
But
It's Shinling.
yeah, check out. I'm gonna fucking throw
He
Check out the
changes every
magicians.
time we bring him up
Wait,
again.
one more time. Shindig, is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay, Shindig.
Danzig?
Him and M Night Shyamalama Ding Dong hang out. So.
Shamalama Ding Dong Shia LaBeouf Shindig.
Yeah, they write movies. together.
Shalabu.
Is this
Uh,
episode called Shindig?
No, but the magicians, you should check that one out. I think
America's
you would
Got
like that
Shindig.
one.
It's a slow start.
Yeah.
It's a slow start.
Yeah.
Probably
well,
like,
but
what,
but
3
it's
episodes in?
it sounds like one
Yeah.
that it sounds like one that you could kind of
sure.
put down, come back to it.
Oh,
You know what I
definitely.
mean? Spend some time, whatever. You know, but
There might be some. I don't know how you feel about like vampires, werewolves, and stuff.
love it.
Okay, because it does. The magicians does have. It ends up there's like some werewolves mixed into it too. So it's like
Are you thinking of The Order?
I am thinking of the Order. Never mind. The magicians totally different. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, the Order.
I was like, hold on a second.
Yeah, I was like, there's fucking werewolf
That's the
magicians
Order.
out there.
Never
That's
mind.
a whole different.
different show.
Yeah,
Also a good show though.
yeah.
You know, speaking of that, why the fuck are werewolves and vampires always the fucking? Why are they each other's enemies? Why is it those fucking two?
Oh
Guess
my
who else
God.
can fight?
Well, like, there's other things though than fucking werewolves and vampires. It's Van Helsing. It's Van Helsing again. It's Twilight. Oh, it's 3 more Twilights.
It's the Kate
like, fuck.
Beckinsale
See, but-
series.
Fuck
There's-
Twilight.
Well, what's the other shit?
What's the one Kate
There's
Beckinsale?
another one that-
Underworld.
Yeah.
Underworld.
Underworld,
Those were
yeah.
awesome.
And there's even another
But
one that it's
they-
werewolves. And it's like fuck, man.
Like in
give it a
that one,
break.
like they were working together too.
But
you
still,
know,
why is
and-
it just like them? Why
Because
can't there
that's
be?
how
fuck-
it is.
I just need
That's
to-
how it is, Tyler.
Like, I don't know how
Here's the
else-
deal,
how
okay?
else to say it, like,
It's like
ever since
some,
they're in-
some,
it's just
you
how it
know,
is.
some.
Like Frankenstein and Gargoyles.
They're
and
on one
I-
side of
I'd
the
love
railroad
that.
tracks,
I'd
and,
love
and then
that.
you know,
Yeah, but you see,
werewolves
like,
and
they
vampires
battle,
on
you know,
two
that's
different
how it
sides of the neighborhood. Okay.
vampires, werewolves, vampires, werewolves,
Yeah.
Crips and Bloods,
I think they.
Marvel and DC.
I choose vampires
oh hell yeah,
over-
vampires all the way.
all day. Over lichens.
100%.
Oh yeah, definitely. Who the
Yeah.
fuck wants to be a fucking stinky wet dog?
Exactly.
Brittany.
Oh yeah. Is Brittany a werewolf person?
Werewolves or vampires?
Vampires.
God damn it.
There we go.
Well, then,
But-
then conversation
I
next.
think
Next.
Twilight. Twilight
But
tried
where,
to
where
ruin
their where their
vampires.
eternal feud comes from,
That.
that's a. But you know which movie I really enjoyed. I don't know if there's actually fucking werewolves in it, but it was the old vampire movie.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
love that.
The
movie.
original
It's
one?
great. Yeah,
It's
with Keanu
fucking-
Reeves.
It's creepy. Is
Fucking
what it
Keanu
is.
Reeves. He's in that.
I read that book, dude, and that
You don't
book-
like it, Donnie?
No. I was joking with you when I was like,
Yeah. No, it's great.
what was the one we were talking about last time? Anne Rice.
And right, she's great.
She did that
Rice.
vampire one.
Condoleezza?
It was the vampire's name, the guy's name.
Lestat.
Lestat.
Yeah.
What?
What was that one? It wasn't called Lestat, but that was another good one.
Yeah. Anne Rice was amazing. So she actually
Is
had a
a-
book. She had a book that I read.
Like big vampires in the 90s. She was the one.
She was the one.
Lestat? I've never heard of that.
Lestat was like he's the main vampire. He's
Is
the main
that, is
vampire.
that what it's called?
And she lives in New Orleans, and she fucking is like really about the culture, and like all of her books like
the
are
vampire culture or the New Orleans culture?
vampire culture.
Okay.
But you know, like New Orleans is known for all that like witchcraft,
Yeah.
vampires, and things like that.
Yeah.
So she
Nightlife.
lives there.
The
and
nightlife.
Queen of the Dam.
What?
Queen of the Damned. Yeah,
Queen
yeah,
of the Dam. That
yeah.
was a huge one.
Oh, is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, I also have never heard of that.
That was a good movie,
With Aaliyah.
right? Shout out to
Stuart
Aaliyah. Rest in peace, Aaliyah.
She died?
Yeah. Oh
In
yeah.
the movie?
Long time.
In the
Ago?
movie?
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Well,
And if they die in the movie, they die in real life, right?
Isn't that
Yeah.
how it works? Just like when you're sleeping, if you
I think so.
you die in your dreams, you die in real life.
I've
Yeah,
been
I've
killed.
died a million
I've been
times.
killed in my
I mean-
dreams and died in my dreams. So
look
I don't
at
know
look
what's
at
up with
Bruce
that.
Lee.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee, you know,
Maybe I'm
True.
died in
dead.
the movie, died in real life.
Right.
His son Brandon Lee.
Yo, maybe
Yeah.
I died in that verse and I woke up in this verse. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, are we going back there, guys?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
let's
just saying,
stay on magic.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's magic as fuck if you ask me. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
So that's
Like,
like
yeah.
back with you go into vampires and werewolves, and like I hated Twilight in the sense that they made vampires all glittery and pretty and
This is where I'm gonna not.
It was
talk.
I'm
not gonna talk.
No,
through
no.
any
It
of
was
this.
it was like the coming
was
of
gonna say
age,
that
the
they
coming
had-
of age teenager angst version of
It
like
sucked.
vampires. Oh yeah, it was fucking garbage.
but there was that TV
It was
show.
and
I'm not talking.
They
I
had
love- I
they
love
had all
Twilight.
okay, but here's the deal. It was
Danica
all
Kendrick.
fundamentally
That's not who
around.
Oh,
the French.
she's
about
in it, yeah.
like the romantic. It was all about fundamentally. It was all about that fucking like
the movies. Yeah,
the goofy,
I read the books. though.
goofy romantic fucking like it had nothing really to do about like I don't know.
Yeah, but
It
you
just,
go from like great vampire movies like The Lost Boys
yeah.
to where the vampires were still evil, and then you go to this where like you fall in love with him and the sunlight hits him and he twinkles. And
Yeah,
What?
It sucks that that's the only perspective they took from the books to put on the screen.
And it's
Because
not-
the books are nuts, dude. The books are cool.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the books are great.
And
Just
the
like
books
most
got,
situations.
like, some crazy backstories.
just like all of Stephen King's stuff. Like by the time
books
it hits the
always
movie,
better, though. Yeah. You're
yeah,
right,
his books are absolutely made. Like I tell you, like one of my favorite books is Cujo. But and I think we talked about that already. Is because in the book it's such a better story. You know what I mean? Like where the dog is actually more of an entity and a spirit rather than a physical dog.
Yeah.
It takes the presence.
rather than a big Saint Bernard,
Yeah,
that's
ki-
barking at the window.
Exactly.
Hold
And,
on, I
like,
said I wasn't gonna
literally-
talk. You guys take this.
Literally just keeping her hostage in her fucking car for hours on end, which it was for the time it was actually a really good movie, but no, I think there's so many different like better depictions of like vampires and zombies and things like that. Like I'm a big zombie fan as well.
Same here. Where I was going with Twilight is there was a TV show that was kind of, it wasn't based off that, but it came out around the same time. The Vampire Diaries. Thank you. It was the same kind of concept. Like a girl
Yeah.
falls in love with a vampire.
Yeah.
There's werewolves, but what was cool about it is they also brought in the New Orleans hoodoo and voodoo
Yes.
and the magic,
Yeah.
which made it awesome. There was
Yeah.
there was witches along with the love story and everything else, which was really cool.
Yeah.
And then that spun off into the originals, which talks about the original vampires
Heard about it.
again in New Orleans. So there's magic and stuff. which
And I
that
heard
one was
the
kinda cool.
original is actually pretty cool, and I
It
love
is.
anything that takes place in New Orleans for sure, because it's literally a place where so many people congregate, or they go there intentionally for the culture, to go to the graveyards and things
Yeah.
like that, and
Because it's cool.
It is super fucking cool.
And if I was to pick like magic, it would be the voodoo, the hoodoo, like all of that
yeah.
that I liked, like
Yeah.
that interests me.
Well, because
Not that
I
David
think that
Blaine and
that's
other stuff don't. I like that, but just like I would go there first.
well,
Like,
and to throw in like that eternal feud or whatever else, not because then it's not just werewolves and vampires. It's werewolves, vampires, witches,
Warlocks,
warlocks.
goblins,
No, but
shamans.
no.
Oh, we're just fucking naming.
no.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, superheroes.
Yeah.
Although Warlock was a great movie.
Yeah.
Oh God,
Yeah.
he just wants to make it a movie podcast. over
Right.
here.
Aw. No, it really was. I don't know if you've seen it. I think it was an '80s movie
Yeah,
too,
that-
but it was really
Oh
good.
yeah, like it's super like late 70s, early 80s. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah, Warlock.
Who
Warlock.
was that? The blonde guy that was in it.
I don't know if you guys know,
It
but
was a
like
good one though.
early 2000s, they burned every
Is when
copy
you were
of.
born?
No, they burned every copy of old shitty movies like that from the past. So
It was actually witchcraft, and he burned it himself. Okay, the
Witchcraft.
Warlock did it himself. Yeah.
I believe in witchcraft hardcore, dude. Maybe not so much with like the crystals and the energy of the rocks and all this
Well-
weird shit, but like There's some shit, dude.
That's another one that kind of like bridges the gap for us as far as
Real
like,
people.
Yes. Yeah, like a real person
That
could
can tap into a spirit.
attain. Yeah, it could attain some like superhuman level of power. Like on the dark side or whatever else. Not with the witchcraft.
Well, even a little deeper, more simpler than that, but like ley lines.
What is it?
Ley lines.
Not familiar.
It's kind of like a magic thing.
They're
Oh.
channels of energy that run through the earth.
Oh, cool.
And that's where you draw your fucking power from or your energy
Sure.
from to be able to fucking manipulate it all.
Like a true Wiccan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. And
That's
I don't know,
cool.
I super believe in like weird energy pockets and
Yeah.
weird fucking
For sure.
places.
And if you focus hard enough, and if you're dedicated to that
If you
Wiccan
take the
craft
time,
or whatever,
yeah.
I'm sure there's actually definitely a group of people that
like
can
David
do
Blaine's
some pretty
devil
cool things.
shit.
Or some different illusions and things like that. But
What is it when like all the church people and they're like, that's devil something. What is it? Music? Devil.
Sure, I don't know. Church is
know.
dumb.
Yeah.
yeah.
Not even church though, but like just older people and they're like, that's the devil.
Because-
Or
oh,
let's just say-
lettuce. Lettuce. That's what I'm thinking.
the
I've
devil
never
lettuce,
heard
Yeah,
marijuana.
Devil's
I've
lettuce.
never heard that.
Well,
You've never heard it called that?
that's when they're referring to
No.
the old
No way.
the old
Yeah,
marijuana.
no.
The devil's lettuce, bro.
Yeah, no. Never
Yeah.
heard. I honestly, I've never heard it.
That's crazy, dude.
Because
That's
only
all
the devil smokes it.
Yeah.
That's where it came from.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Devil's smart then.
Well,
like Batman.
He's
just like Batman.
he's a health nut. He's
No,
a health nut.
he
He's
does
very
not hide
conscious.
it. He
Yeah.
comes right on. Have you
I don't
seen
know the
t-
devil's
have you s-
name.
have you seen
I don't know who the
Lucifer?
devil is. I
Have
just
you
know he's
seen
the devil.
The Netflix show Lucifer. He comes right out and tells everybody he's Lucifer.
Touche. You know what,
He
though?
doesn't want
Never
to
seen
hide
it.
it. He doesn't care.
Never seen it.
pretty
Don't
good.
care.
I was about to take the super
No,
religious,
actually, I
and
heard
I'm
it's
not
actually pretty
gonna.
good.
It is pretty good, yeah.
Lucifer? It's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
Is
It's
it?
pretty comical.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of comedy in it, yeah, because
not,
it's like
not into that then.
he wants to leave hell and be
It's
on
not.
Earth.
It's not
and,
that good of comedy.
yeah.
like-
There again, I
I don't know,
just
it's a good
think.
show. I liked it.
Yeah,
Really?
It's a good show, but like if you're trying to find something funny, don't watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Who's your favorite? I have to do it because I mean we're kind of there, but we're not.
Yeah.
But who's your favorite like out of like the horror genre? Like not like
Horror.
horror.
Like,
Horror.
are we talking
Yeah.
like
Who's your favorite
creator?
horror?
Oh, I heard horror.
Stephen
Okay.
King will always be my favorite.
No, not
Michael
like
Myers.
yeah.
Michael
Oh, okay,
Myers,
so like
up
a
and down,
character?
left and right.
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
Myers.
That's where I was going with it, and that's and
Up and down,
you
left and
stole it
right.
from me. Yeah, for sure. Michael Myers, because his pure insanity, for me anyway. This is why he's my favorite. His
probably
pure
right on board.
insanity keeps him fucking alive
And
You know what I mean?
motivated. Yep.
Yeah, and like
Yep.
he's unstoppable out of pure insanity. Like that's how they build his character, and
Beautiful.
that and I think it's fucking dope. And plus the fucking that
What, Donnie?
What's down, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Yeah,
I
Freddy
love
I
too.
Krueger's
love his. He's
gangster.
like
The old
the
Dreamweaver.
Deadpool of horror. Like he just
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's just in their dreams and he's like doing his little funny shit and then yeah.
Yes,
I don't know, I just
like
him.
speaking of like, because I actually thought about Freddy Krueger when we were talking about like Batman versus Superman, and it was like the Freddy versus Jason.
Freddy versus Jason. Yeah, it's like, did you really run out of things
I loved
to do?
it.
Like, come
I
on.
loved it. It was
Crazy,
cheesy as
dude.
fuck, but I loved it. I
When
love
he
Freddy
winks at
versus.
the end,
Yeah.
he's got his head or whatever.
Yeah,
and he's
dude.
like,
That was my favorite.
I'll
I
be
love
back.
that. I watched it. I watched that over and over. Freddy versus Jason because it's so fucking.
I like
stupid.
those, but those used to be like, I'm just like, that's so fucking cheesy, dude.
But
You know what I
Halloween,
mean?
hands down, is my favorite. John Carpenter for sure.
Well, not
He's great.
I mean, Halloween, yeah, but like, okay, take the characters and pretend like they're real.
Yeah.
One, who would you be most fucking afraid of out of all of them?
Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Probably
Yeah,
Freddy
Dude,
Krueger.
because he
you're right.
attacks you in your dreams.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying, Freddy Krueger.
you
But
can't stay awake forever.
who
Yeah.
would be? I mean, I guess it's the same answers probably, but who would be your favorite if they were actually real? You know what I mean?
Freddy
Yeah.
Krueger.
No, Michael Myers for sure.
Yeah.
And Jason.
Because he comes out of the
Jason.
swamp like, or the
Hellraiser's-
water or like.
No. That
Dude, Hellraiser's fucking
Hellraiser's
badass.
pretty
Hellraiser
dope.
is
Pinhead?
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes.
That
But
would
which
be
one?
some scary
There's
shit.
Pinhead. There's like all
No,
of those.
not a movies. Just him as a person. If
No,
he
that's
was
what
real.
I'm saying. Okay, Pinhead is the guy. But
Yeah.
if you look, there's other ones in there. There's not just Pinhead.
And who is Pinhead? Is
We all know
Pinhead
who I'm talking
is
about.
Pinhead like
Yeah, Pinhead.
legitimately like the devil?
He's the
Is he the devil? Is that how
okay.
they try to make him be? He's like the fucking.
I don't want to say yes, but like,
He's the guy
kinda
evil
because
but
he runs all the all
Yeah.
of that fucking underworld,
Yeah.
all those different characters,
he's
right?
Hellraiser. Yeah,
He's Hellraiser.
Yeah, he's the
So he's
devil.
like I think they build him as the fucking devil. Yeah.
or like the Archangel.
Yeah.
I don't know though. Ooh, the Archangel. You seen Constantine?
Yes. Constantine's
Bro.
great.
Love it.
I
Movie or TV show?
love-
Movie for me.
TV show I want to watch.
It's pretty good.
Have you watched Arrow though?
I love Arrow.
So is it the same character that's in Arrow? And not maybe the same person, but is it supposed to be the same dude?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay,
Like
then
they
I'll
try to
watch
link those, like the CW Arrow,
because he was
Flash,
cool in that show.
Constantine. They link them all together, so it is the same.
Ooh,
on their
Arrow,
shows.
dude. Deathstroke. God damn. Sorry.
No, yeah, we're jumping around a lot.
He's DC's version.
It is
He's DC's version of Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's black and yellow instead of black and red.
Oh, I've seen it.
But he doesn't.
Or I've seen that character.
And he doesn't fuck around though. He's like military background type guy, character, and he just will fuck you up and destroy you. Goddamn
is right.
I used to play this game called it was Injustice. It's still a game, I guess, but it's DC characters, but it's Mortal Kombat game style.
Oh yeah.
And
that's cool as hell.
It's crazy, dude.
Fuck yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just love powers, dude. I love imagining that shit. There's got to be something more than us. You know what I mean?
So
more than what the
sure.
normal person has figured out, or like even if that's out there that we all know. David Blane is the biggest one that people know.
But
you know what I mean? Or
yeah.
recognize.
As far as like
I think
magician,
David Copperfield's
illusionist,
bigger.
David Copperfield is
He is the man. He was the man.
well, he was before, but he definitely falls into the realm of illusionist, right? Because he
Yeah.
locks himself.
I
for sure.
would think so too.
That was when sleight
what
of
do you
hand
call it,
was
like,
perfected.
or he's an escape artist.
Escape artist.
Yeah,
yes. That was
I
his
got you.
big thing.
Yes, David Copperfield. He's great though. I mean,
him too, though.
But I mean,
I'm
he
just
was
saying,
the
he's the closest.
He was the first magician.
yeah,
Kind of that people know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure there was others too, but he was the one that started it all.
yeah.
Oh, see, well, that's not what I meant. What I meant was like those type of people.
But I mean, if you say David Copperfield, everybody's like, yeah. You say David Blaine, they're gonna get people who don't know.
In that kind
no,
of
that's
like,
not what I mean though. I'm just saying those type of people are the only proof that we have of something greater than ourselves.
Not true. So I actually, if you've ever, so I've worked in like a scene, like an assisted living, right?
This sounds made up so far.
Do you think they
right?
you
allow
fucking
him?
took a long time to come up with
I'm
that?
reaching on
Do you
this
think
stuff.
they allow him in assisted living homes?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I don't know. I mean, like, they pretty much let anybody.
Yeah,
but,
I got COVID 2020.
The
yeah,
thief?
they let me in there. I'm sure they would let Tyler.
The manipulative thief.
The
Right?
manipulative thief?
Yeah, exactly. A stealer of hearts.
I'm like, you have Alzheimer's.
Well, that's exactly. So
Give me your
when you
address.
have dementia, so I worked in an assisted living in Idaho Falls, and when you're like full blown in dementia,
Gone.
right?
Yeah,
yeah.
gone.
You know, like 90% of the time you are in another. You know, you're on another world.
Blissfully ignorant.
Yeah, and then like
Enjoying
10% you come back and you kind of like you can recognize faces and stuff, but you basically
Susan?
you have basically succumbed to the dementia, right?
Yeah.
And I've legitimately seen like somebody, a full blown, somebody who suffers from dementia,
Yep.
Alzheimer's, and there's a whole unit that I worked in, right? So in this assisted living that I worked in, and I worked in the
Were you like the janitor?
yeah,
served him
no,
drinks.
yeah, no, I was actually so I was an NA, a nurse's assistant.
Oh, the bather.
Okay. Good Lord, Tyler. Okay, so
You wanted the heat.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I definitely wanted the heat, not all the interruption. So here's the deal. So if you work in
Should I
an
give it to him
assisted-
again, Donnie?
Here we go. I'm sure the listeners love all your commentary, but they also want me to land my plane as well. So if you work in
Now
an
you're a
assisted
pilot.
living with dementia or whatever, I've seen somebody like legitimately like so like the door, it's a sealed unit, right? Like so the locks and everything else they can't get out, right? It's talk about like superhuman strength that you can. So it's a really unique thing, and I thought about it when we were talking about the superhero stuff just recently in this. But anyway, so they can like kick doors open, they can jump fences. And
Well,
we're
where you were
talking like
going with this is that it's proof of
something.
something more than us.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, like the whole mind over matter or
Okay.
something
Or-
along those
or
lines.
like
where
the-
I think a lot of these like writers and stuff like that come with there's like underlining their like humans are capable of doing amazing things.
OG Michael Myers is what you're getting at.
Kind of, yeah, because like you've heard. I think we've all heard the stories. I don't know if there's a video to substantiate it or not or whatever. But like the car accident.
The mom lifting the car off.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And so, I think that's where a lot of these like superhero kind of things, stories come
Derive,
from.
yeah.
Or
Because
like,
humans are capable of doing very amazing things under the right kind of circumstances. Let it be dementia, which I've seen firsthand, and seen with like somebody like an 85-year-old man who is basically wheelchair bound.
Oh, the weird strength we were talking about.
Yeah,
before.
Yes, that's what.
yeah.
That's what you called it.
You can like kick a door like a door that's like sealed, you know what I mean? Like it's a whole unit, like the Alzheimer's unit, right? That I worked in, and it was very creepy because I'd work night shift as well.
These fuckers
So,
breaking out with their faces, just boom, I'm out of here.
you would hear some crazy shit, but then also, it was almost like jail. You know what I mean? Where like the doors like have like those locks where, you know what I mean, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't fucking get out. Like I had my little key card or whatever else not to get out of the particular unit. But if you weren't really like aware, some of these people with dementia could do these superhuman feats and kick a door open and jump a fence and
Maybe
be
they
2
can-
miles down the road, dead sprint. You know what I mean? Before you even had a chance to
Before the
fucking
hip breaks?
get your bearing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because-
yeah.
if you mix it with like, was it Alzheimer's or
Yeah. Dementia.
they're going back. My stepdad's father had that, and there were times like he still thought he was in World War II.
I'm gonna take
we
this.
would
Actually, it's
find
technically
him-
because medication that they give them, and it really gives them like things.
I think that's like where some of
Sorry,
these
Donnie.
where some of the stories come from though. Like where like some of these writers they go like, I think humans are definitely capable of doing some pretty amazing things.
Yeah,
And so then like you know what I mean?
whether you call it the adrenaline of a parent,
Like
or
they see
but if-
something as a mustard seed, and they fucking
yeah, exactly.
it grows in their mind.
Yes, and it would be a different category outside of like magic or illusion.
The norm.
Yeah, it wouldn't be something that they're trying to do. It would be something that all of a sudden something happens in the brain, and then they can do these amazing feats. Like
and
there
bam,
again,
there's Wonder Woman,
the woman
lady
who picks
lifted
the car up,
Yeah,
to like save her child or whatever the story.
yeah.
However
So
the
they
story
hear
goes.
this story and then they're like, ooh, Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Well, that's a
Ooh,
good thing to
Star-Lord.
think. Maybe
Yeah.
fucking
Man.
power comes from being powerless
yeah.
in a
There you go.
strange
In-
kind
in,
of
like,
way.
extreme
Not to tape it
circumstances.
deep, but kind of right.
No, for
I mean,
sure.
if you think
I
about
agree
it,
with you.
say if something's happening to your kid or to Brittany, you would.
I don't want to talk about that.
Right?
Okay.
because
kid.
because
What's
like,
happening? I don't want to talk about it.
No, no,
I'm saying you wouldn't. There would be nothing to stop you from being able to get to.
Touche.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's.
Oh,
where
I'll
it
talk
comes
about
from.
it all day then.
Right?
Touche.
That's
no,
what I was-
totally.
yeah.
Like as parents, as dads, right?
Dad
And
bod.
you know what's so
Hashtag dad
interesting
bod.
too? Yeah, like what's so interesting too is like anytime that we bring up like any kind of harm coming to your child or something like that, it's like immediately I'm the same way. Like where it's like I can't think about it. Yeah.
Nope.
Because if something actually were to happen,
There's
and
no
if-
time to think.
not only that, but as soon as you enter into that headspace, who knows what you're capable of doing?
Or who knows what fucking
there's
energy that brings for that thing to happen.
Bingo. And there's like a logical fear of like how far would I go? Because I know like in my conscious mind, I've done some. You know what I mean? I've been like street fight, like
Yeah.
street fights or like you're in a fight or whatever else not, and you like intentionally hurt somebody on purpose.
Yeah.
that's one thing. But if somebody hurts your child or something like that, and your
Or
initial
someone you love, even if it was before a child at that point. or
yeah,
something like that,
exactly.
yeah.
They really do something to unlock whatever that fucking portion of your brain is, where you become this fucking monster. Where you haven't taken PCP, but I've seen people on PCP punch through a brick wall, right? And
yeah.
so I think naturally we have whatever's going on in our
It
brains.
It opens up something else inside
It's a
you that you're
protective,
not normally.
like a protective fucking.
That's weird you say that. I've actually personally seen someone on PCP jump out of a window driving down the road.
Yeah,
He broke his leg, he broke his arm,
and walked it off.
he jumped up and ran away.
Fucking right. That's
and
what I
his
mean.
shit was broken.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah, like that is the one of the drugs that you can do, but that almost kind of like it's really unique how like you take PCP, you can do these things. If you're an illusionist or
It's
like
weird,
like
it's called a drug.
yeah, right, true too, because like what some of these different chemicals or whatever else not like ayahuasca or whatever else like things that like teleport you to
Yeah.
other places. PCP who gives you
Or
like
bring other places to your plane, maybe.
yeah, or
Yeah.
unlocks different portions of your
Uh-huh.
brain that you can't consciously access unless you're like inebriated or whatever, or somebody that you care about or love is harmed, and then all of a sudden you slip into that fucking place, and it's like people go like, I don't know, I fucking blacked out and I killed everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's very real though too, and
Touche.
that's like where some of these like superhero things come from, and I think that's why they're so relatable, too.
yeah.
I'll bring that back to the power comes from powerlessness.
Yeah, I like that. No, I like that. I like that term.
Well, I mean, even people that were just take it to normal life. People that are down, not doing so good, when they feel powerless, they can do fucking pretty great things
Totally.
within
Like-
themselves.
Like when you see a wild animal get cornered,
yeah.
right? You see a fucking badger, and
And
you're
powerlessness right there. At that
bingo.
point.
It's fight or flight, and if you're, you know what I mean, and if your initial reaction is to fight, who knows what you're capable of doing? But
Let's go to the desert and push our limits so
yeah.
we can get powers. Dudes.
right. Exactly. Yeah, that happens all the time. Yeah.
I think some of them are just kind of like you see the big softy. Like
Donnie?
They
Are we talking
know,
about Donnie again?
Don.
They know they have the ability to do
Bear.
something, but they just hide it.
Yeah.
They're like, I don't need to go out
Yeah.
and do this.
Oh,
Right.
That's the
Well,
most
well,
garbage hero of all time. in my
No.
opinion.
Like I had a good friend.
Son of a bitch.
I know.
I had
I'm
a
sorry,
good
I'm
friend.
sorry.
I had a good friend who
I'm talking normal people.
I know. I'm sorry.
super cool guy. He was
Don't say that anymore.
What? No, he's super. He was super cool.
Super
He was
duper.
super cool. And a friend of mine who super cool, like the nicest guy ever, has a very extensive military background. And you get talking to him, and
Same dude?
He's
Same
a
dude we're thinking of right now? Not the dude that we work with?
no,
Okay.
yeah, no, an old friend of mine.
I totally thought you meant the dude we work with.
Randall's
No.
not a super friend of his.
Right? Exactly.
I just barely met him.
Yeah, I like Randall a lot, but
Randall
no.
is on the...
But-
I'll get right back to you. I'm sorry.
Okay, but-
Randall is on the level with Marcus that he has made it with everyone else so far. He got there with Marcus in a day. That's all I'm saying.
That's super dope.
Yeah, Randall's close as fuck with Marcus.
Yeah. No, he's a
Shoot.
good guy.
Shoot, sorry.
No, no, I like Randall a lot, but
Hashtag fuck you, Randall.
right?
Fucking
Yeah.
Randall.
But
He's not
but a
god.
friend of mine who is not only a super cool guy, he really believes in Bigfoot.
Same here.
Has
Thank
a
God.
has a very extensive background in military.
Get him on.
Right? I don't think he lives here in Boise anymore. But
Oh, hashtag Marcus has COVID, everybody.
Yeah,
Watch
no,
out.
yeah.
6 feet, 6
I-
feet, 6 feet.
I got the Corolla, everybody.
I bought a new Corolla.
And I tell you what, so I don't care where you're living, where you're listening to us from, this smoke in the fucking air is killer.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking killer.
Now back to your story.
Yeah. So, friend of mine, extensive background in military. He's the
Nice
nicest guy.
dude, yeah.
You wouldn't when you get talking to him, and especially when you bring up Bigfoot, right? And his different excursions that he's taken to go find
one of
fucking
these
Bigfoot.
dudes.
Yes.
Okay.
I want to talk to him. So
And he, like, even when you're talking to him
bear.
about it, and he'll be very docile, like he'll be very like cool, like, you know, he's there again, he's ex-military, so
So he
and-
knows not to give information out when it's not needed.
True,
to
like
give it
yeah,
out,
he won't go too deep into like his background that way. But when you get talking to him about like Bigfoot or whatever else, not like all of a sudden he
Does he
shifts.
delve? He delves?
He fucking delves.
He gives you everything he has,
yeah,
so
like,
you believe.
He
and
can
hunt
he
with
can
him.
almost voluntarily, the same way that we're talking about like dementia or something like that. Like he can voluntarily unlock. Like I don't know, you just see it in his eyes when you talk to him. And he unlocks a portion of his brain. And he was telling
That
me
he
this story.
uses all of it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
like,
with you.
Somebody that is like all of a sudden you'll be talking to him and super nice guy, and then all of a sudden you get scared or you get very like nervous around
You
him.
just gave me the chills
Really? Good. He's one of those. He's a human being.
because he put the time into it and he fucking cares about it, right? Is that what you're
Correct.
getting at?
Yes. And then all of a sudden he'll tell like these different stories of like, I go on these different camping trips where, it's actually like a 2-day hike
He's
into
trying
the
to
woods.
play light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly. Like as if like everybody fucking does
I went
this.
camping the other day.
Yeah, I go camping. I'm like, oh yeah, me too. Like fucking, like right up the road, whatever else. Not. He's like, no, yeah, I hiked in for 2 days. And I'm like,
Oh,
what the
God.
fuck? You know what I
Hiked
mean?
in?
Exactly. Like
Okay.
he's like, well, I hike in. You know what I mean? And naturally, there's no fucking, cell phone service, anything. Like where he's going is fucking isolation, right?
Yep.
And he'll tell these different stories. One in particular, and he even does. He has these like mannerisms where he's like, all of a sudden he turns into like this military fucking GI Joe, and he has these like hand gestures where he's like almost like using his like sniper rifle, and he'll be in the middle
When
of
he's
the
telling
woods.
stories.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, and all of a sudden
I love this dude.
I start getting very nervous. Right? Yeah. Especially like when we're drinking. He's like, yeah, so I hike in there. It's about a 2-day hike, and I'm in there, and I hear these noises. And then, out of nowhere, and I know it's just me. And he knows his perimeter too, right? He sets up his perimeter.
Yeah.
And he can even like articulate how he fucking does these things. So you're just like,
He's a goddamn modern day Batman.
bingo. Wait, there you go. Exactly. Like, or like G.I. Joe, right?
Okay.
And, so he'll say
Ooh.
that and he's just like, yeah. And he's like, all of a sudden this fucking rock comes out. This rock comes from and he like,
Tumbling.
yeah, no, he's like, it almost got thrown in my head. Right. And I'm butchering it because he does it so much better. He legitimately brings you into his world, and all of a sudden I go from, oh, this is a human being that is super dangerous. This is a dangerous human being. He is. And
Why though?
Because of his background, and I think partially because he can voluntarily turn the switch on and off.
But why
So
does...
when he wants to kill, he could kill with little emotion.
Okay.
Like little empathy, little sympathy, like, you know, minimal any of anything. Like
so
he
he turned into a straight survivalist in a way.
yeah.
And you read it. And you're
Correct.
Like, this is
and you've seen
fucking
his
nuts.
eyes because he'll be like, you know, like he'll have a smile on his face. He starts a story, and then all of a sudden he gets deadlocked onto fucking
Fuck
like
yeah.
explaining this or whatever. And I'm like, he takes himself there, and I think that's probably some
He's
of
like,
his
this is why
training or
my
whatever
wife
else.
left me.
Exactly. and then you go like, and I go, hey buddy, like, you know, it sounds like, you know, you definitely. Anytime we've been talking about like his military background or whatever else not, and I'm like, you know, so it's pretty extensive, like, you know, and you know, if you ever want to talk about it or whatever, and he's just he doesn't talk about it at all. You know what I mean? It's somebody who probably has, you know, multiple,
Yeah.
you know,
Yep.
heads on a stake or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't want to put him there. I don't want to speak for him, whatever else not. But anyway,
Vlad. We can go back to Dracula if you want to talk about Vlad and heads on stakes.
sure, right?
Yeah.
Like, but you know, somebody
circle
like
backs.
a normal human being, like he's not a magician, he's not an illusionist, whatever else not. But he is somebody that I'm very, very confident that he could turn it on in a
He
second.
can unlock the portion of himself.
I
that
feel
makes him- I'll say it for you. Super.
I feel very scared for anybody who ever tries to enter or violate his space or break into his home
Well, I
or
would like-
fucking hurt somebody that he cares about. Like he's somebody that could, you know, turn on that, flip the switch and turn into a complete sociopath.
Well, I'm
if
trying
he
to
wanted
start a
to.
doomsday coalition thing. Is he a part of anything yet, or would he want to join?
I don't know. You know, it was something like when I was, you know, in the service industry, and I was bartending and stuff. I was a lot closer.
Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
That's coming from the heart. Thank
Yeah,
you.
right. I know. Yeah. Okay. You're welcome. But it was like, it is, you know, somebody that, you know, a lot of the relationships that I had with him, he wasn't a regular. He was a legitimate friend.
Yeah.
But you lose contact with people that you would see on a regular basis
Touché.
when you see him across a bar, or whatever.
That's
else.
why I was upset that you got fired the other day. Just saying.
Oh my god. And a little bit of feedback too. So another thing that my sister Melanie, she loves the dynamic between the dad bots.
That
for
we
one.
have us three.
Yes. And to go a step further, she really
Oh, she's into me.
yeah.
Who's not into you?
hardcore, right? I know. Like, how can you not? Like, right?
weird.
Like, yeah.
Shout out Watermelonisha.
But the loyalty, like the fact that like even when we were telling the story, she goes, I could just tell how fucking like cool and loyal those guys are. You know what I mean? And it was a, you know, funny story, but you guys were like, you know, on point. You know, it was a funny ass prank, whatever.
It was a good one. I'll give it to you now.
Yeah,
This week I'll give it to you, Donnie.
especially
Suck.
where you don't get got very often, and so like when you know like that was the funnest part for like me and Donnie, I think. But
Oh, definitely.
yeah, and you fucking, I
And
mean,
playing
you
it
killed
off,
it, Donnie.
oh my God.
Is as far as like what the little bit of practical joke that I did to you, you fucking tenfold gave it to Tyler, which was dope. And so anyway, so
Because
Melanie
nobody
got a
else
kick
would
out of
have
that.
cared.
Yeah,
Like, and that's what made it perfect. Like, when you got me is because I, like, cared. I was like, no.
Yeah.
No. And I knew Tyler would be the same way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, you guys are
that
trying
was
to get me
the
mad
only
again.
reason that,
yeah,
that it worked
Fucking
so
man.
well.
yeah.
We could have played it on anybody else, and Jake was like, oh, he fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
like, they wouldn't have cared. But because it was Tyler and we cared, that's why it worked so well.
Totally.
Well, I want to give a late shout out then. I know we already shouted her out, but your sister, that's cool that she can recognize what we have between us.
Yeah.
But I just want every listener to know that first of all, me and Donnie quickly became friends somehow, dude. I don't know how, but we quickly
We're
became
both
friends.
shocked on how.
Yeah.
And literally, like, the day...
It was the first date.
The day that you came in, dude...
You were
'cause
part of it.
We hate new dudes, dude. At the company, we hate new dudes. You know what I'm saying? You know now. We fucking don't like them.
Yeah.
But you came in and, like... That day, dude, me and Donnie were just like, bro, this is like our new fucking... Like,
Yeah.
what? This is our homie, dude.
Well, and it was like how I was explaining it to Melanie too. I was like, it's vice versa. Like I would have absolutely been up in arms if either of you would have been in the same circumstance. I would have been like, okay, fucking stop production. What's happening?
Yeah.
Like how? Like what is this real?
And what do we
You
need
know?
to do?
Mhm,
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like Like you know what I mean? Like, fucking, all for one for all sort of things. You know what I mean? So, and it's just a cool loyalty that she was like, that was, for one, it's a hysterical story, but what she took away from it was just like, she's like, oh, that's super cool that you guys are that's super loyal. Yeah, you guys are super loyal to each other. So,
Yo, you gotta find yourself a girlfriend that makes money, Marcus.
True. I need that sugar mama.
Do you want my wife?
Because I'm like, all I'm saying, if
Can I
me
take
and
the summer
Donnie-
off?
If me and Donnie really, really wanted to, we could quit work and podcast full time.
Okay, what
But
he
you
means
couldn't
to
do
say
it. You're
Yeah.
dependent.
is if our
I'm a
significant
grinder,
other
dude. I
was
could
really,
never
really
stop.
into
I would
it.
never.
I could never stop, dude.
Yeah.
I could never stop. I could never stop working.
that's-
And there's a
Sleep when
reason.
you're dead.
Like I'm honestly single, and I was legitimately having this
Oh,
conversation.
you're honestly single? Was it?
Is there a non?
I believe you if you
Yeah,
didn't
yeah.
say the word.
I'm
honestly.
deceptively single. No. I'm honestly intentionally single on purpose. You know what I mean? It's like
It's healthy though. At
He's
some
saying
point.
he can
for
have
some people
he can have any
at
woman
some
he wants.
point.
No,
He chooses not.
definitely
No.
not. But I'm not proactively
Maybe
looking.
I could. Maybe
I
that's
think-
why.
I
Maybe
think-
that's the first initial decision of being single. But knowing Marcus, I think he knows that.
No, because he sees us and he's like, yeah, I don't want that.
Well, not even that, but he just knows how capable he is of fucking growth and progress if he was doing it on his own and grinding on his own. And I read that from you a lot, Marcus.
Thank you, buddy. I think that my focus is so on trying to be the best dad that I can be right
Yep.
now. And
Exactly.
I honestly think that, I've done so much like bullshit dating, and I've been in so many bullshit relationships that I've been in like love, and I've been in relationships where I didn't think they were going to fail, and they ultimately failed, and they failed badly. And I think that I just don't have the energy or desire to really be or just to fucking play the field, and like I'm not
Energy was the word.
I'm
You
not-
can stick with the word energy.
Yeah.
because
Okay.
that's the
Cool.
word.
Does that kind of like say enough? Because that's the deal.
Coming
Like,
from one on the reverse spectrum? That's the word.
right?
Yeah.
Because when you are in a relationship where you do legitimately like that other person, and you're committed to committed to each other, whatever the case may be. Anyway, all I'm saying is, at least for me, it's not. I mean, it's definitely a conscious decision.
That's
not
what I'm
to
saying. I
fucking,
see that.
To pursue. Yeah.
And it's not a bad decision that you made.
No.
either.
Right.
Not-
It's
if
like-
You want
anything,
time
it's
for
the
you
best one
and
for
time
you.
for your kid.
I love the time. Yeah. In it, but it's also kind of scary though too, because
Are you
I
afraid
see-
Sophia's gonna listen? You can say what you fucking.
Oh,
really-
no,
I'm
no.
just kidding.
Dude,
No,
I hope
so-
she's not listening.
I'm just kidding.
Sophia and I, like, I love her to death. She's an excellent mother.
Does she have powers? This was a power episode.
Yeah.
Somehow we got off of that.
Her superpower is pissing me the fuck off.
Oh, is it?
No, not even close.
Oh.
But
Sounds like
I was
Lex.
like, I bet
no,
Brittany is
she's
the same
great.
one.
She's legitimately, she's like my counterpoint in a female, right? Like she's equally as chaotic but as organized. You know what I mean? She's equally as like committed to her own, like growth as a human being. As I am to mine. Like, you know what I mean? There's absolutely, when you have a child with somebody and you get along so well, naturally the questions arise like, you're like, why don't you guys give it a shot? Mommy, daddy, baby, right? You know what I mean? It's natural. And her and I don't have that romantic, intimate sort of a connection. But
And
we
it's cool
absolutely,
you know that.
yeah,
You know
we're,
what I mean?
we're
You
both
figured
very
that out.
aware of that, yeah. But we absolutely do, like, like we absolutely do tell each other that we love each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 'cause
I
you do.
adore the shit. Exactly, I
Yeah.
do. And I honestly take every opportunity to thank her for letting me be a dad, because that's a very real thing.
Well, I've said it many times off air, but on air, I don't know if envious is the right word. Just because, obviously, I have a relationship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not envious of like the relationship you guys have, but like, man, if I ever lost Brittany, that's exactly and the only thing I would want from her is to be that on point and that on page with me about shit
Yeah.
because we have a daughter. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the relationship you guys have is fucking. I don't know if envious is the right word, but
Well,
if at that point I'd be envious.
No, but yeah, like I totally hear you. Like I think honestly, fortunately, Brittany's not like a set of car keys. You're not going to lose her.
I gotta
you know what I
beep her.
mean? Or a cell phone. You're not going to lose her or something like that. But because you guys are equal participants in wanting to be together, right? There's not one of you that like doesn't want to, and the other one's fucking like giving 100%. The other one's
Yeah.
giving 0. But what I will say is it's also very dangerous as well, because
Why'd she laugh?
I don't know. That'll be something you guys can fucking talk about later. But I think being single for as long as like I have, like I'm also very aware that it's gonna take a lot to even like give a shit because you can get addicted to being single.
Because of that, yeah.
Yeah, you can get addicted. Like I think I'm on the cusp of being aware of being addicted to being single. And yeah, exactly. Like thoroughly just enjoying. Like I don't fucking ask anybody for nothing. I do what I want to fucking do.
Explain anything to
Not
anybody.
even close.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I fucking just I do what I want to do. And
That's the true envious situation here. Just saying. That's the truth.
But I think that when it's right, like
this is why I can't be here on podcast nights.
no. But I think the difference is like when I am in a relationship, I'll absolutely put forth the amount of effort that I see both of you guys giving, and this isn't just like I'm not just bullshitting. Like you guys legitimately, it's a give and take that you guys are fucking doing every day. Like I do see.
That's you too, Donnie. You silent fuck.
Oh yeah, Donnie. Like you in particular, you've been married for
Too long. Don't say the word too long.
I'm not gonna say too long. You've been married for so fucking long. It blows my mind because I love you, Donnie.
Know how to be single.
I love you, Donnie. I love you, Donnie, and I
You'd be like, I guess
love.
I'm gonna fuck dudes.
I
now.
love that you love being a dad.
Am I doing this right?
Yeah. No, dude.
Funny Marcus goes,
That's my happiest thing.
shoot, Doug.
Yeah, dude.
Happiest thing is being a dad.
I see it like that. That's who
No,
you
not
are.
a dad though. You're
Who you are as a husband and a father, and you. It might not be a package deal always, but you absolutely enjoy all those different things. So that's cool. And honestly, like I visually observe that shit and fucking I mean eventually like when it happens it'll be and I use this word like maybe like overly or whatever, it's organic. You know what I mean? It'll be fucking organic. And
fucking organic.
I'll actually want to fucking be actively like a participant in that relationship where right now I have zero desire. I don't, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
Because I see you and I see how happy you are.
Yeah.
I see how happy you are. You know what I mean? It's hard to get into somebody's headspace like me, like where I'm comfortable saying that being selfish to my own kind of like being single and being a father and kind of maintaining like the little the minimal amount of things that I have in my life, like I'm already at capacity. I can't even entertain another fucking person trying to tell me what to do or that I have to ask or be like, hey, I'm running a little late. Like I can't do that. Where you guys do it and you guys do it flawlessly. I mean, you guys, you handle your relationships, but I just don't have that temperament.
Hey, this is Josh.
You know, it's funny though.
We're gonna go the Bloods, the Crips. We're about to go jump these motherfuckers out here.
As far as Marie's concerned, the three of us are in that kind of relationship. The other night when
I'm
you
committed
called
to
in
you
sick-
guys 100%.
I know what you're talking
when
about,
you
Donnie.
called in sick,
I know what you're talking about.
we're like, what happened? Marie's like, what? Didn't you? Or what is? How did you say?
No. Okay, you legitimately, this is how it went.
Yeah.
So Marcus is sick, and then I was like, oh, and Jake was like, was he hungover? And Marie was like, I don't know. You guys hung out with him last night, didn't you? And I was like, I don't know what the fuck Marcus does. when
See
he
him
goes
every
hungry.
night after work.
I was like,
thinks
no.
Yeah.
we leave work, we go do stuff.
Yeah.
She thinks we're
we-
simpatico.
Like I literally like jump on Tyler's shoulders. Tyler jumps on your shoulders,
and
and
we
we all
just
fucking
go.
walk out together. Yeah. Yeah.
We pay for our car payments all together.
Yeah, we
split
hold
it.
hands and skip along.
Yeah.
Like we go downtown and we just like skip around and we just fucking
Like-
do it. You know what my philosophy is?
That's a power.
And well, here's the deal. When I have Ava, I'm 100% dad, right? And I love being a father. And
that's a power.
I
That's a
love that.
superpower.
That is honestly
For your eyes only.
That is honestly my
Cry if you want to.
my most favorite thing is being a father, right? But to go along with that, it's like okay, but like when she's with Sophia, her like when she was with her mother or whatever else, not
You better use the word rebel.
That
better be the euphemism you use.
the thing is like well, what happens if there's like something happens, like if there's an emergency.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You
see
know,
what you mean.
you know
I
what I
thought you were
mean?
going
And
left.
like you don't answer your phone because I do turn my ringer off and I do these different things. And like, well, aren't you concerned if there's like a fucking no? You call 911 if there's a fucking emergency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What am I gonna do?
Exactly.
Call 911 for you.
We grew up in the era of where like you called the home phone. If you didn't get an answer on that fucking home phone, you talked to that person the next day.
Yeah.
And I still kind of like in my old habits, whatever else. Not like I love that. I love that. Like where it's not like I like not being
true, though.
available.
No.
You know what I mean?
We talked about this. Me
Yeah.
and Donnie talked about this the other day, too. My phone's been broken, and I love being unavailable.
Unavailable.
Dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate it.
It's really nice, too. Like, once you get your phone back.
I gotta
like,
text
your-
Brittany, tell Tyler to call me.
Your phone
Fucking
actually
A.
broke, Tyler. But like when like this is like what we came up with is like it's better when you have your phone and you
Don't use it.
consciously turn that ringer off, right?
Yeah.
Because when you don't have it, you're like, where
You
the
can
fuck
check
is
it
my
at
phone?
least. You can
Yes.
check it.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
I kind of
You
want to put
showed
Brittany
me.
on a fucking microphone if
Yeah.
she's going to talk
no,
right now.
she won't talk about it anymore.
Never showed you.
No, you showed me. I promise.
Donnie,
But
did you
it's
see that I
this thing-
tagged you in a
Yo.
fucking thing that?
I know I like every single
No.
one of these I see.
Okay,
No, it's
Ruka
a photo
is
shoot.
beautiful. Yeah.
It's a best friend photo shoot.
Is it really?
And they're like taking portraits of like them pouring beer in each other's mouths. And like,
That's awesome.
Who is this?
just two dudes. They just
Oh.
did a best
Like,
friend
me
photo
and
shoot.
them.
Oh, gotcha.
But it made
That
her
is
think
hilarious.
of us.
Yes.
And like she,
I would so do it. I
but then
would
she
so-
was saying
Yeah.
she was saying we should do that for the podcast though.
Oh, that's funny.
Just like a best friends photo shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just baby bird beer in each
Just
other's
like-
fucking mouths. You
just-
fucking weirdos.
Just the gayest,
Brittany
straightest shit we could
crazy.
think of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you see the fucking photo I tagged you? I'm just kidding, Brittany.
Hey
I'm
guys,
playing
I
with
just
you.
want to say we went pretty deep, and I'm gonna be the piece of shit. I kind of have to get out of here a little.
gotta get
bit.
outta here?
Yeah,
Well, I just want to say
You-
that
you guys
that
got food in the
it
slow cooker,
circled
right?
back around because
There's a whole bunch of shit I wanted to say a second
being
ago.
a dad is
a
a super
power.
power to your kids. Like,
Yeah.
like you are.
Oh, you know what? I'll put 5 more minutes on that. You're right.
The way
I'll
that
put 5 or 10 more on that.
dude, I
because
tell you
I
what,
agree.
Tyler, dude, like the way that Ruka looks at you right
No.
now is a glimpse into how she's gonna look at you when she gets older. The way that like Ava looks at me now, and she just turned 5. You know what I mean? On the 14th.
And we have to give that to them, dude. Exactly. And
Oh
I-
my God, I'm her rock.
Okay, well check
Shit
this out.
shit breaks when it fucking hits me in her eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, check this out.
I'm the fucking,
You and
I'm her
Donnie,
solid.
and I'm gonna say my dad too, are my rocks because I would have no fucking clue on how to interact with a little baby girl, bro. And like I mean maybe I'd learn whatever, but like having not only you two influences in my life, but my dad and you three, fucking everything you've given me. I feel like I know how to be a better dad than some of these other fucking
That's rad.
people out here that don't,
Fuck yeah.
you know what I mean, that have
Mhm.
babies. And it's just like, because I know how much you love your daughter.
Yeah.
And I know how much you love your kids
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and how much you just, I see how you fuck with your kids. Your daughter's still a little young, Marcus.
Yeah.
But like, that's what I want for my daughter, you know, because like your kids know that you're their parents and that they love you and that
Yeah.
you're there and they don't have any questions about any of that.
Right.
And it's fucking cool.
Well, and I love to, sorry, Dan, I want you to talk to you,
Questions. I
but
said that word.
I love
Questions.
watching you with your children, Donnie.
Yeah.
Because the way that I am with Ava, so this is my relationship with Ava. So she knows that I'm wrapped around her finger, and I'm comfortable with that. And she
That's
also
gonna be
knows
me.
she knows that I'm her fucking rock, and you know what I mean. And like, you know what I mean. Nothing can hurt her when she's with me, you know, and everything else not. And it's just like it's that.
She's like, Daddy, the bee stung me, and you're
Yeah.
like, I'll kill that motherfucking bee.
Well, you know, like
You're
that's
like,
on the
I
surface.
feel your pain.
It's
but
more,
like,
it's
yeah.
more emotional. Like if she's upset, I'm very much aware of how to like try to de-escalate. You know what she's trying to go. You know what
Well,
I mean?
you probably know how she feels better than she knows how she feels.
And the way and like when she looks like when she needs me just to be her rock, I'm her rock. Donnie, you have a very strong sort of you're very you're
Dick?
No.
I mean yes, but no. You're
I mean,
you're,
yes, but no, but no.
Yeah, yes, but no.
I ultimately want to. So when Ava gets older, I aspire to be more like
He's a friend.
you.
He's
in
a
the sen-
friend to
You're
his kids.
You're very.
But I'm
That's
still
what I
bad.
think.
You're very
Like a friend,
comfortable.
but a dad.
You're very comfortable in being a dad.
Yeah.
I'm very protective as a dad, and you're very much. You're very like I'm very like.
I think I maybe.
I think I kind of like am like blocking the world from hurting Ava, where you're like, you know, you're just more comfortable.
you're like,
and-
fuck them up. They'll know. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, like you're building them up to be, you know, to be more independent and things like that,
Yes.
which I'm aware
Yeah,
of.
yeah.
Like I want Ava to be more, you know, I want her to be independent. So I think it's,
I'm gonna weirdly circle back, and it's okay. This is what I wanted to say. So you saying that you're aware, how aware you are of Ava.
yeah,
I was gonna say. So I named the two superpowers I'd picked. Right, invisibility, electricity.
yeah,
but my favorite power all time is
He's going cheesy.
no. But like legitimately, it's not reading minds, but it's reading. It's like knowing how other people feel
Yeah.
in life. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's helped me a lot in life, just knowing how other people feel.
Well, I think all
Yeah.
3 of us have that, and I think that's why we.
But like as a dad,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
Maybe
like
being
you
a
said,
dad
Donnie.
brings it out.
That
I don't
is
know.
a
Yeah.
power as fuck,
Yeah,
bro.
that is a power.
But
And
you
a
said
superpower
it
to
brings
your
it
kid.
out. I cried the other night, and I was telling Brittany, dude, I was like, I am so much more aware of my own feelings,
Yeah.
and more aware of life around me now that I have a daughter, and like I actually have to care about it. You know what I mean? For me, I'm reckless. I'm reckless as fuck. I'm
Yeah.
fucking
Like if it's just you,
But
like
now
you're
you
like
think about it, like
you'll
how is
fucking
this
do a
gonna
gainer
impact
off a
Ruka?
bridge. Yeah.
and like it almost.
If I do this, what's going to happen to Ruka?
It
Yeah.
almost
What's
is
gonna
a
happen?
Who's gonna take
power.
care of Ruka? Yeah, right. Like who's gonna take care of your kid if you get hurt? Like
It's
real
totally
bad. You know?
crazy. It's circled to this though, because that's our power.
True.
Yeah.
We fucking.
That's why I said this was perfect.
understand.
It ends
Yeah.
up
I don't
still
know.
at superpowers because
I
being
love
a
it.
dad is a superpower and is the
Yeah.
best superpower. And I just want to say to you, like, to be a good dad, like you're talking about, you want to be, just be there.
True.
That's
Donnie,
why I'm
seriously,
here.
Just
my,
be
my,
there.
my biggest philosophy is that there's no substitute for time.
I got something
And
for
so
you here
don't
in a
fuck
second,
around,
Marcus.
right? Like, dude, no, but you nailed it, Donnie. Like that's my thought is that at this stage of my life, there's no substitute for time, and by God, I'm not going to lose any of it when it comes to just being there.
And it
just
doesn't
matter
matter
there,
to the
dude.
kid if you're the,
You know what I mean?
the
Like, it's
punisher,
fucking-
you're
yeah.
the friend, you're the fun guy. As long as you're there, that's all that matters.
Yeah,
Just be
Well,
there.
exactly.
remember that night you came
Because
to
you
my
can
house,
never get
Marcus?
that back. You can
No,
never get
yeah,
that back.
yeah.
Remember that night you came to my house to just drink a couple beers? kick
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
The night I wasn't invited.
But that night though, this was you told me, so fucking Donnie has to be listening in a weird way. But so that night when you were leaving, it goes back to Donnie's no substitute for time or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But and it's weird because like I've felt a lot of things people have told me in life. You know what I mean? I really feel them. But this one I felt pretty good. But you told me, you said, hey, congratulations on wanting to stay around. You fucking did it. You know what I mean? You're like, you're a good dad. That's
Yeah.
what you told me.
Yeah.
And you're like, good job sticking around, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fucking thanks, dude. I don't know. 'Cause
Absolutely.
I just feel it. I don't know. I know a lot of motherfuckers that didn't stick around.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
And
world
I
is
could
full of them.
easily be one of them.
Dude, the world is full of them. And the easy
Like
option.
Donnie over here.
The easy option is to fucking cut loose and run, and that goes for your guys' goddamn relationships as well. You know, like you being married, Donnie, like you being married as long as you have been. Tyler, you going through. I mean, you and Brittany have a brand new baby who's
5 fucking years.
very fucking demanding. And like I don't envy you and Brittany at all in the stage that you guys are in life. Like there's different stages where like Ava was more squishy, and, you know, I could hold her, you know, and just love on her, whatever else not, you know what I mean? And like I envy a little bit of that, but I don't envy the stage that you guys are in right now. I love watching you guys in like in that development, but that's very demanding. So yeah.
All right.
I'm trying,
All right.
babe. I'm trying. I don't know.
Okay,
Super
we gotta
dad
go.
bought out.
We gotta
Oh,
go.
super dads.
Speaking of Ruka, like kind of.
Oh, yeah, speaking of, let's get back into this.
So Tyler and Brittany have to get going. They gotta get back to that baby. I love it.
Yeah, she's
I love
at
you, Dad
home.
bods.
We have our Wi-Fi camera on right now. Brittany just looked on her phone and she's pissed. She rolled off the couch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the dog's licking her face.
Oh,
The
shit.
dog's licking her
All right,
face.
we gotta
She's
go.
pissed.
All right.
She's like a turtle. She can't get onto her.
Exactly.
Takes me back to my
Can't
next
roll
point.
over.
Call 911.
Yes.
All right. Love you guys. We're out.
Only if it's about kids. Call 911.
Love you, Dad bods. Bye.